Hey, everybody. How y'all doing tonight?
Hello. Pretty good. It's
So
been a
good.
I hope
It has been a
everyone
while.
had a Merry Christmas.
I only celebrate Honda days. Sorry.
Oh, we're fucking merry.
Yeah, good. Merry is my least favorite Hobbit, anyway.
Damn. What about Peregrine?
I guess Tefred's not much better.
You can't call Tefred a hobbit. The Tolkien estate will
the
come after us.
police. I forgot about the police. I hate
The Tolkien estate will actually just fucking execute us.
When the party last left off, they had just finished their previous bastion turn, sneaking around, heading generally towards the south until they find a quote-unquote holy river or blessed river, whatever that means. They had just recently snuck their way past, luckily without an encounter against some skeletons as they were working on deforesting some of those jungles to the left and harvesting a large amount of the wood. They did not investigate, so they don't know why, but surely it is for nefarious purposes and cannot be good. The weather has been rolled. It is currently going to be rather cold, inflicting a -1 to movement, and a few other effects that are not particularly relevant at this time. Let's go ahead and get to the rest of the Bastion turn.
Alright, hold on. Let me open up the thing. In the meantime, Golden, can I get some threat rolls? Albatross, can I get exploration rolls? And Chad, can I get food subtracted? That is the wrong document. And let's in order. Bastion actions. Aura.
I'm actually gonna study.
Golden.
Guard.
Guard. Okay. Chad.
Unless we have other need for other things, I will study as well.
Okay. Albatross.
Indeed.
What are you doing in your Bastion turn?
Probably foraging.
Okay, I will also forage. I'm gonna do the Dex Int option. Oh, which one are you doing, Albatross?
Whatever works. All three.
Oh,
my
yeah,
bonuses
true.
are the same. Yeah.
Hey. Oh, that would be plus an extra 1, so 19. Because he and I are both doing food.
Oof.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
These lands are unfamiliar and ravaged by undead. It's not unreasonable to expect the bounty of life's harvest to be a little more difficult to get.
Alright. And let's roll our d6s.
Okay, so this is... The power of prayer.
Let's go gambling. Chad?
+6. Go gadget dice.
Oh my god.
He's a learner.
Dear God.
There's more.
No. Alright. How many food did I get from my 19?
Whatever the number says in the document, which I think it's currently on 12. Or is it the higher number and then 2x?
So 14. Okay.
Is it 14 and then times 2 or whatever?
Nope.
Whatever it is.
No, it is subtract 12 times 2.
Gotcha. Yep, so that's 14 then.
Okay. Add it in.
I believe that is Bastion actions resolved, yes?
Yep.
Alright. And just a reminder, everybody should make sure that they keep track of whenever they use any of their signature feats, because we're getting to the point where some people are probably going to start upgrading them soon.
Oh, of note, at this point, I'm gonna pop Arcane Recovery to bring back my 3rd level spell slot.
This is good. As the party wakes up on this day, it is the first time that, at least this year, they have seen a bit of snow. There's a very, very gentle snowfall, as it is a rather cold morning in this late dark sun day.
This is an early Dark Sunday. It's the earliest Dark Sunday.
Mm-hmm. I meant late more so as in late in the year.
Let's see.
But good
Early
point.
is also
It
pretty
is
close
it
to
is the first
the
of
middle
Dark
of the year.
Sun. Oh.
Dark Sun's the second to last month out of 5.
Yeah.
This is this close.
That's like, you know, later. There's
Yeah.
only 1 month after
Anyway.
this.
Anyway. So we know that the river is about here, at least a river is, and we only have 2 movement. Do we just want to get on this hill tile to the south of us?
I have no objections.
Mm-hmm.
Hefford's the leader, lead the way.
So southeast, right?
No, because then we wouldn't... Actually, if we go southeast, then we could move on to this mountain tomorrow.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think it's a little bit more information.
You
Yeah,
do
true.
only have 2 movement points per day currently.
So we can get
Yes.
onto this hill. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
If
what
you
I
go
was saying. If
southwest.
we... Well, not southwest.
Well, the ones that
Okay.
your guys' cursors keep being on is southwest.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
The token was up here for me for some reason.
I see. Let's get a
Okay,
refresh
so
for
here.
everyone just to make sure. There we go. This is where the tile is supposed to be.
Okay, good.
You take your first day. It is now the 2nd of Dark Sun.
Is this a deciduous forest? It's just is that affect movement any differently or?
That is a 2 movement tile.
Okay.
3rd of Dark Sun.
3rd of Dark Sun.
Does the cold weather affect our ability to move via the Boat of Folding?
Not at this point. At
Okay,
the
good.
next tier of cold, rivers no longer provide navigation penalties, and you can also not use your boat.
Okay,
Mm.
that makes sense. So yeah, if we use that, we get 3 corners.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 3 sides or 3 corners? I forgot.
They're equivalent because you move from corner to corner.
Yeah,
It's ju-
fair,
and
fair.
it just takes the tile to embark, or
To
1
move
movement
there.
to embark,
Okay.
either way.
So we get there.
So this
and then
would
we
be
get-
2 movement would be there, and you now
Yep.
get your
And
3rd
then
because even if you
here's
weren't
three.
on
Yeah.
water, now that you're in jungle, it is slightly warmer and it is simply cool,
Okay,
no longer cold.
good to know. And
The goal is still hard south, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
and this is the 4th.
1, 2, 3.
On that second piece of movement, you find that as these air rivers are beginning to coalesce, there are quite a large amount of rapids that would make navigation through here potentially dangerous. You can choose to continue along on your boat, but that could potentially lead to damage.
How much faith do we have in Kyle's shipwright tools check? Or water vehicles?
Tefford has full faith in Kaio to do whatever to do this.
I also have faith in myself to do this.
I have faith in Kyle's resolve to stay out of the water.
Kyle, would you like to give me an insight? Or like an investigation?
Insight is
Hey.
much better for me.
At least Lothar didn't ask for a religion check.
A 16?
You think this would be challenging, but you could do it, but there's also good opportunity for failure. This seems moderately difficult, but not insurmountable.
What are our other options? Just
Dismounting
We
and
could travel
continuing on
by
foot.
I am willing to give it a shot. I think, we've got skilled craftspeople here. If we need to, maybe we can repair it. Although it is magical, so who knows?
Kaio does know about the specifics of the text, where its repair costs can only be done during long rests.
You know what? I think we kind of need it for...
We can't actually disembark until, because we only have one movement left.
You could still, quote-unquote, start disembarking. Like, you'd be on the coast and you'd be disembarking. You just wouldn't be moving through the tile yet until the first movement of the next day.
Okay, and that means that on the 5th we would be able to get here, right?
Let's see, because you'd have 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, correct.
As opposed to getting here on the 5th and having to make a check.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, which one do we think we want to do?
I'd like to get off the boat. I'm concerned.
That's fair.
My bonuses aren't great, but diegetically, it's just dangerous, choppy water, and Kaio doesn't want to fall in on accident.
So we're gonna end up on this end of the river. Are we ending up on?
Let's end up on the southern bank.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that is our first movement of the 5th.
What kind of forest was the darker green tile?
It's still jungly, but rather than being like vines and bushy leaves, it's more of like a New Zealand sort of jungle, where it's very tall and very not arboreal in the sense that like, a taiga might be, but like
it's not the Pacific Northwest. It's
right.
Yeah.
Speaking of, as you're traveling south in this general area, the jungle here is relatively swampy. It's a lot of lowlands, it's good trees that have clearly a lot of biomass to feed off, and it's starting to seem rather treacherous just in general, both the river and the area off to the sides. You're getting the sense that this area is pretty difficult to traverse. Give me just a moment to send everybody some stuff.
That feels like a threat.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Okay.
Oh no.
Classic. Chad, we are waiting on you.
Pardon me. One more time. What do I need to do?
It is in your DM.
Okay. Alright. How do I make sure? Right.
So, Friend and Chad. The two of you, while you're walking along, Rat, what is it like for you as you're quote-unquote walking? Are you probably riding on Hiraway for the most part?
Yeah, he's anytime that he can, he's either on Hiraway or Friend's shoulder. Friend generally just because he's bigger, and Hiraway probably gets really tired of it after a certain amount of time. And if both of them reject him, then he's like trailing like directly next to Hiraway's foot, almost getting
Makes
underfoot
sense.
every single step, but
I
not
think
quite.
for this case, you're probably on Friends if Friend is okay with that.
Friend doesn't really care any of the time, and half the time probably doesn't notice.
Makes sense. Hiraway, while being generally focused on maintaining his partial concentration with his bastion action of the floating disc.
I am not.
You're not?
Nope.
Okay. You are
I forged.
focused on something, regardless.
Yeah.
Rat and Friend are able to notice just before it happens for different reasons. Rat as a result of his general perception and probably rather good directional hearing, even if it's not good omnidirectional, and Friend has a bit of a green glow which surrounds some of the vines just before they strike, as Hero ends up having a few vines begin grasping around his foot and tugging on him, which he quickly, deftly, and natural twinnily ends up twisting his way out of and doing something. How does Hero react as he wrenches himself free of some vines?
He is going to draw his blade and try to cut the vines away.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay.
That is a hit.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
What are the
And that is
damage
gel-
types of it? Just slash? currently?
This one will be cold damage because of Gelid Blade.
Okay.
So let me just roll damage. Why did it roll them twice? Okay, it should just be 11.
Okay. The vines ends up seizing up and begins twisting and squirming and begins withdrawing partially into the ground. There is this gentle blue ooze that has been left from this gash that you have made deep into the center of one of these roots. Friend ends up being able to see as it has quite a lot of natural energy to it. Kaio and Tefred have, become aware of the situation as soon as Hiraway's blade made contact, as that is an event that would be loud enough for everyone to notice.
That works. Sorry. I don't know why it doubles the formula like that.
So how does everyone react to this information?
What was in the vine? Sorry, I was focused on trying to fix my.
Gotcha. Friend, it's unusual for you to be able to see, an outline in something that is twisting and squirming like that. Normally that's the kind of thing that your sight currently only reveals through, instances of magic, like casting spells. And for you, everyone who's not Friend ends up seeing this dripping blue ichor or ooze or nectar that has fallen out from some of this deep gash in the vines that had wrapped around you before you struck them, as they are recoiling through the earth. It is traveling in a specific direction as it is being recalled through the ground.
Is there some kind of check I can make on what I know about vines that look alive?
You can make a nature check.
Nature sounds good to me.
What's your background, Tefred?
My background is... It's a great question. Probably an archaeologist, but...
Okay.
It's archaeologist.
Okay. You know that there are a variety of different living plant creatures in the area. Some of them are mobile, some of them are not. You've heard of some that are predatory. You don't know how much stock you put into that, but this might tilt your opinions one way or another. Other than that, you have very little information.
Tefred's gonna draw his blade and just take a defensive position. You said the vines were treated in a specific direction?
Yes.
Where?
Generally to the east or right.
To where?
Hmm.
The east or right direction.
So
Do we follow?
Of note, this would be currently within the hex. It would not be moving between hexes.
Do we feel confident that we can handle whatever it is?
we might not have much of a choice.
Hero, seeing as you are now more aware of the situation and on guard and are not getting ambushed, would you like to make an acrobatics or would you like to make an athletics?
You know what my strength is. It doesn't fucking matter.
Another set of vines from a slightly different direction ends up going up and begins coiling around Hero, which everybody else has a moment to attempt to
These
react
vines are
to.
fucking racist.
That is so interesting. They keep coming after you specifically.
You are a hobgoblin. I wonder if there's anything to do with that, because there's historically hobgoblins in this region.
Stir!
Tefred says that out loud as he's like saying
If each of the four of the others would like to make a single action bonus action combo, you are assumed to be within whatever range you would like.
Oh, I'm hacking at the vines.
Yeah, I would like to kind of experimentally try to Sacred Flame it, because it specifically only applies to creatures, so that would let me know if this is a planned creature or just a plant.
Am I close enough to where I don't have to move to hit it?
You are within whatever range is effective because you
Okay,
are.
You're
then
planning on steady aim?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna steady aim and then try to make sure I'm not cutting here away.
Kai, you would know that there is some risk to it because it is wrapped around Hero. You do know that there is that risk, but that is the risk for you to decide, not him.
That's a really good... So, it's extending from somewhere. Couldn't I target it somewhere along the
It's
vine that isn't?
mostly
I wanna
bursting
attack, I
from
wanna
the
attack.
ground.
Interesting.
It's
Yeah,
like it peeks out from the ground, but the other one, when it retreated, you were able to see as like the ground sort of twisted and turned underneath it just a bit.
Yeah, I'll call out to Hero and say, "Hey, can I try something?"
He is fighting for his fucking life right now and failing.
Okay, fine. I'll just get my knife out and start cutting it as well. I
No,
don't want to.
I was saying out of character, I was saying use your better judgment here.
My better judgment here is if you're already suffering, I don't want to make it worse.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
What
I'm
the fuck? Was that
going
the
to,
double nat one? Oh no,
That was
no.
a double,
Double
five.
fives. Wait, that's also not the right bonus.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
that's not
Christ.
very good.
That's also a 5. That is also not the right bonus.
Oh well.
What the heck?
That
I
should
tried-
be. I
yeah,
should
that
be at
should be,
11 with this.
And 11. That should be +4 +3 from proficiency, plus
Yeah.
1 from it being a radiant weapon. So that should be 13 to hit.
Yeah.
I'd like to grab that and try and untangle the vines off of him.
Go ahead and make me an athletics. And then Rat has the only action left so far. Currently, the attempts from Kaio and Tefred have not been direct enough hits. They were very panicked in trying to get there quickly, and so the strikes they made were not very effective and were glancing blows instead of being a clean strike.
Rat's gonna shrug and toss a vial of acid onto it just from Friend's shoulder. I would like to not press the thing. It's like he's not even trying to not hit Hero with it. He's just throwing it all over him because he cares more about. He thinks it's more important to get the vines off, and if Hero gets a little hurt from it, then that's fine.
Friend,
Reasonable.
the vines are exceptionally strong, and as you manage to like pull part of it away, it ends up twisting and almost pinching some of your fingers as it starts pulling in the part of your hand that you had on it as well. What
I
is
failed to save versus Caustic Brew.
what is Rat's one specifically?
Caustic Brew, it's in chat.
Right, I see that, but like you had a condition for it.
There is no condition. He's literally just he's not trying to not hit Hero Way with it.
The
He's just
condition is
hitting
there
them
is no
directly.
condition. Excellent
Yeah,
condition.
it's that there's literally zero condition. He's not like, oh, I'm not. It's not like these pansies, like, oh, I want to cut the vines, but I don't want to cut Hero Way. Rat just like literally dead face pops the cork off of the top of something and splashes it in his direction.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. In which save is that? Dex?
Dex.
Excellent choice.
By the way, did the was there any reaction specifically to the ice from Gelid Blade from the vine that I actually
Not
cut?
that you could tell aside from minor amounts of humidity being frozen nearby. Your attack
Hold on,
does
just double
its
checking.
full damage, which currently
Whoops.
is
Okay, weird. Okay.
which currently
What?
was 5 damage to it. It begins to melt and separate. Hero, you do have access to your turn, but I'd like you to make me an
Okay.
int save at the start of it. Or
Int save.
int
Okay.
is your casting
Okay,
stat.
fixed now.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
God fucking damn it.
Right.
You know
hero
what?
point.
JC doesn't give those out.
I know.
Wah, wah.
Well, fortune from the many ain't gonna help.
Lucky doesn't work on your saving throws.
Is it save versus a charmed condition by any chance?
I wouldn't say so personally. I don't think that applies.
Okay, I'm asking because that is one of my racial features.
But
All right, so hit me with it. How turbo fucked am I?
not surprisingly, it's more of the insidious kind.
Oh joy.
You need to take
I also take 5 acid damage from Rat.
take 3 spell slot damage, which is essentially just any number of spells totaling up to 3 levels
Ooh.
of spells. So like 1 first level and 1 second level, or 1 third level spell, that sort of deal, or
That's
3
rough,
first levels.
buddy.
You know what?
As you feel as the vines that have surrounded you begin to sap some of your energy, and everyone else is able to see as this ends up infusing as the vines glow slightly blue as this blue travels down the vines towards wherever the source is.
You know what? Turnabout is fair play. If these things want magic, and if they're willing to drain from me, then, you know what? I am going to drop a fucking Night Bloom on them, and on myself as a result. They're going to have to make a con save versus necrotic damage. Don't know if they have any specific thing with necrotic, but as flowers pop up all over the vines and start actually desiccating what is there, and returning some of the energy to me specifically.
I can vibe with that. Con?
Yes, con save.
It begins to wither and sap. It is this part has rather begun to loosen its grasp. Go ahead and make me a strength save at the end of your turn.
Strength save. Joy.
Or athletics check. You know, the grapple thing.
Can it be acrobatics? Because
Yeah.
it is a grapple.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Nice.
You know what? I'm gonna make that a 15.
Alright. It maintains its hold on you currently.
Son of a
However,
bitch!
This doesn't have any effects until the start of your next turn. It is generally currently rather withered, and you can see as it begins to wither and shrink on the parts that are farther away from being completely grasped onto you, as the areas that are these blue veins that are carrying this energy are slightly swollen in comparison to the rest, which is being compressed.
Get them off of me.
Everyone else has their action bonus action.
I'm gonna take aim at the fiddly bits this time. The things that Hero just weakened, trying to specifically cut him free.
Go ahead and make your swing.
Is that meant to be private?
No.
That is a connection. Roll damage.
Oh, thank God.
Do I guess I get sneak attack.
Yep. It was with advantage, and you are adjacent to an ally, and the enemy is adjacent to an ally.
21 points of damage. Slashing, if that matters.
You see as the slash goes clean through it, it feels that slashing is rather effective against it. And it has been separated as some of this blue ichor quickly begins spewing from the currently separated vine section. Not like a vein or a cut on blood would be, but the oozing of almost like a maple tree might.
Hiroi is going to hold the severed end up so that stuff doesn't ooze out as much, and hand the vine to Rat. This could be a useful reagent.
Rat nods, bundles the vine tightly, so like against itself, and wraps it so that if it decides to start moving, it's not going to be able to start moving.
This
and,
is wise.
puts it to his bag.
Would you mind just pre-rolling for me a nature check?
Sure.
Would I be able to provide help with that
Yes.
since I am?
Yes,
Okay.
as long as your character does not die, you will have been able to provide help.
Okay.
I just want to get this out of the
shoot.
way before.
I clicked it before I added my guidance.
See,
So
the first one is 16. That is more than enough. That is all three of them. Go ahead and mark that as a 3-dose one.
Joyous.
redose. What would I call it?
At the moment, just call it Vine Ooze. Or Vine
Vine
Sap.
Ooze.
Sap is probably better.
Vine sap, and then just quantity of 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there a weight you want?
Negligent.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
You get
before
the
they start
sense that
looking for-
there is going to be a lot more of that in the area if you stay.
Indeed.
Well, you don't have much of a choice.
It might be the kind of thing that you could confront, or you might be able to just generally try to be evasive enough to make it past it.
We're out of movement.
No, we have 2 movement left.
We
This
do.
is
Let's
the
get the
fifth.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We can move a tile with 2 movement, right?
Let's get down here.
Okay.
I would like the group as a whole, each person to... We're gonna abstract this a little instead of playing full combat. I'd like everybody to make me an acrobatics.
Oh.
Make me 2. And then,
Do acrobatics?
and then if you fail that, you can make an athletics.
Oh, this is crazy. I don't have
I
either of
Hate
those.
it here. I hate it here.
Although I guess not
Mhm.
everybody. I guess just Kaio and friends are the only ones that
Oh, thank
would
God.
currently need to
Okay,
do
so I fail both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then athletics. 17. 5.
Friend, give me 2 more.
Acrobatics.
No, like 2 athletics. Hiroi, give me 1.
Wait, you said only for them to roll.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright.
Why is it only us?
Friend, your primary casting stat is Wisdom. Right?
Yes.
Make me a Wisdom save. Kaio, yours is Charisma.
Correct.
Make me 1 Charisma save.
Oh boy.
And then you will have successfully escaped to the area.
Holy shit.
If that's not a success, I'm willing to do favored by the gods.
How much is that modifier?
2d4.
That would be probably almost certainly a success. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh boy. That would bring it up to a 19.
Kai, you take 1 spell slot damage. Friend, you take 3.
I don't think Brent has spell slots left.
Don't even have 3 spell slots, bro.
Then you just no worries. There's no penalty for overtaking that
overflow.
damage. Rat, would you mind making? Let's see. That's 3 of them, right? Or is that only 2? That's only 2 of them. All right. Rat, go ahead and give me a nature. 2 natures.
A nature, 2 nature checks.
There are 4 up for grabs in a group of 3 and 1.
Thank you for another 1 this session.
I will be helping you on each of those, so.
Okay,
Right.
so then that was actually... Oh, a 13, wow.
Alright. So you managed to recover 1 from the group of 3. Alright, so mark down 2 additional doses of that.
Am I not getting advantage?
You did.
So 25 was also 1 dose?
Yes, because that one was from the one that was 1 dose to be recovered.
I see. I
Right.
see.
From
I was
the,
confused.
one spell slot
I was
from
like,
Kyle.
huh?
Right, 1 spell slot was the first one was 3 spell slots were stolen and you managed to recover 1 from a low roll, and the second one was 1 slot was available and you managed to recover it. Or recover the sap from it.
Now that we're in a bit more safety, it's my belief that this sap or whatever it is can be decocted into something to aid with magical capacity, either recovering magic or enhancing the capacity of a scroll or something similar.
That would be quite nice.
Alright, so that's where the suck vines are.
Oh!
Oh.
Anyway, now it's the 6th.
Something a problem?
Hmm?
Is there something I'm not getting?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Alright, so to the south, guys.
Yep.
We
Are we
made
still
it.
are we still at penalty of are we still at the
Nope,
cold
it is
penalty?
currently cool weather. It is not cold.
We're
Okay,
far
so-
enough south that it's not an issue.
Well, more so
2,
that
2.
when you were in the hills, that
Oh shit.
it was higher elevation. You continue your way south. At least it's a little warmer weather. It's still cool. It's still windy, but at least it's not cold. You don't have to be super bundled up. However, per Tefford's observations as he continues scouting further forward, while this one doesn't have a great dirge of necromantic activity on the outside, it's very clearly recognizable to him that, like, the same signs that
approaching
you've seen a few
Necropolis.
times. There is another necropolis as the general signs of life begin to fade away and the land grows more arid even along the river.
Do we want to take the risk of walking by this thing? We'd have to rest near it tonight. If we did.
It's either that or we go an incredible distance out of our way.
Of note, the rapids have started to subside.
Shit, that was a lot
It
of
would be
rapids.
a rather easy check, and it looks like it's very much on the out and out.
I still have enough magic left in me to make whatever's out there into dust.
Just
I also feel quite prepared.
I also feel ready. I just wanted to make sure that we were all on the same page here. Got to work with the same information.
Mm-hmm.
So all of us are going to move forward into the arid bit, and then see what happens in the night.
I would almost be interested in traveling to the necropolis itself if we can get in there effectively. I would like to use Speak with Dead if there is any chance to. See
It's
what
still
we
a few days away, wouldn't it be?
We could get there tomorrow.
Oh, very nice.
If a void bone can, good then. No can, no do.
Well, anyway, let's head south for now.
How does the party intend to discern when they have reached their destination currently?
Good fucking question. We were given almost no information by Atrodon.
It is a holy or blessed river. There are a few ways you can attempt to figure that out.
Drop Rat into the
I
river.
just thought of a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we're kidnapping a skeleton.
Oh, exciting!
Ooh.
And doing
dunk
fucking
it in the
Achilles.
river, yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
If we can get an undead and it's undead and we put it in the river, we know if it's the holy river, hopefully, if it is in pain. That's
Alternatively,
terrible. I don't like what I just said.
Could we take a vial of the holy river and splash it on a skeleton?
That would
I
two
feel like
things.
that would be yeah.
two things. One, undead typically can't feel pain. They're more efficient if they're created without the ability to feel pain. And two, bringing a vial of any given river to undead would be more difficult than bringing undead to a nearby river. However, we know that the skulls of undead can be identified as coming from undead. If we
That's
can... all we need is a skull.
Okay.
It should have a similar reaction to the river's waters if it is indeed a blessed river.
Rat just kind of tilts his head.
River not use have divine magic. Is why holy.
I can only imagine that that would be why it's considered holy.
Actually, while we're having this conversation, can I ritual cast Detect Magic to see if the river is giving off any kind of a holy energy?
You can.
Rat was patting his his pack as Heroway confirmed.
The adjacent river has no energies on it.
Hmm. Well, if it is holy, it's nothing I can see.
Either way, let's head a little further south before we make any determinations on where we want to go exactly. Maybe there's another river connecting to this one.
Maybe, yeah. Alright, we're gonna head on down to here. Uh-oh.
Ah, it's a
That's-
large necropolis.
Yeah.
Is it currently the 7th? Or is it about to be
It
the
is
7th
heading
on
to
next
the 7th.
movement? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Hold on.
finished the third movement of the 6th.
Despite being so nearby, there does not seem to be very much activity. You'd be loath to call it abandoned currently, but compared to the other two necropolises, there is almost no activity ongoing.
Wouldn't it be closer to 3 necropoli? 'Cause there's also this one
Oh
over
yeah, I
here.
guess there. Well, no, that is one I was counting. I forgot about the
the one
one
where
near
you
Foilo.
found cars on.
Yeah.
If I
So-
were a betting man, I would say that the undead from this region were likely recalled to aid in producing the great engines of war. If Karazhan's as powerful as he seems, he was likely able to recall undead from all manner of different necropoli. I'm sorry, what was that, Rat?
Are things fine in?
Maybe.
Worth look? No worth look.
The last time we looked in a necropolis, we awoke an ancient evil.
Worse can't get.
We could awaken another.
Maybe evil fight.
I think that would go about as well as us trying to fight Karzan.
No. Evil fight evil.
Given what we know about the Lord of Silence and those who serve him, I can't imagine they would be willing to fight each other unless we actually found Tredan, which seems unlikely.
Here I would remember that Edredon talked about that being the burial site of Tredan.
Oh, about this one?
No, of the one where you found him out at the lake. That was his grave was under
Right.
that tree, and that's the reason he was there, was trying to help commune with the spirit of his father.
Well, in that case, Hiroi would say the same thing. He would just say it moderately sarcastically.
True that. Rat simply shrugs
Things still
Ah.
fine. Veil Earth.
as he points at Friend's head.
We could find useful artifacts. We could find undead. Maybe. But there's no guarantee. I'm willing to partake if we're all willing to take the risk, but it is a risk.
Fred
why
knows
our
that
ask.
it's, given the general environment, he would have a very hard time keeping out watch, parentheses, a not great roll on his guard check. If Friend so chooses to share.
Nah.
Damn.
Nah. If nobody's got me, nobody's got me.
True. I know if nobody got me, nobody got me. I assume Friend or Hiroi and Red are talking loud enough for Kaio to hear over, yes?
Absolutely. This isn't an isolated conversation.
Yeah, it's just whether or not you can understand Rat. not whether or not you can hear him. Frequently
Yeah.
you can hear him.
I don't think I know what's going on over there.
Hiroi is making an effort to speak in common so that the others can actually...
Rat is also speaking in common, nonetheless,
Oh,
whether
okay.
or not you can understand him.
Oh. Well, I thought this was a side conversation. What's the determination being made here?
if Rad is speaking in broken English or not.
No, I mean,
Okay.
what is the call to action? What can I respond to in this?
Whether or not we do or don't check out the necropolis, considering
Oh.
its relatively low activity.
I would like to check it out. I mean, I'm very curious about these kinds of things. Now, if we see it become more active inside, I do think we should leave, but
Of course.
we came all this way, we might as well look.
But we should also remember this is not our objective in coming down here. We still haven't found that.
No, but it could help further our objective. Sorry, I'm back now.
That is true. And it could also get us the requisite skulls to check if
We
we're
can,
approaching
yeah.
our
This,
objective.
this could give us information. I think it's better to seek information than to actively avoid it.
God, I can't wait to get ambushed and die.
There's no bushes around here. It's all dead.
Through that.
And what about a ham bush?
That's my bush.
True. Well, we should rest up for tonight and then be ready for what awaits us tomorrow. There's little cover out in the desert. Lord Sun will be watching and he will not be merciful. And we're on the 7th, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right.
When we sleep, does that constitute a short rest?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Every night is a short rest, unless it is considered in a high amenity area, in which case it is a long rest.
Okay, just checking because that does allow me to do some things, which is important.
And, Rat, if it comes down to it, feel free to use as many fireballs from that necklace as you need to. I can help recharge its magics.
Rat just kind of looks at you, nods, and then adds,
Not need permission.
I know. I just know that
You just gave Rat blanket permission to use as many and I quote, as many fireballs as he wants.
Rat turns his head and louder this time says,
Not need permission.
I just know that we tend to be conservative with our resources for fear
Oh,
of
that was
other things
me,
coming up.
Albatross. Severin has no problems with this.
"Oh,
Plan.
okay."
That was me, Albatross. Severin is like, oh, cool, we get to use a tool. Severin has no context as to what a fireball is.
Oh,
He's
He has
about to.
never seen this spell be cast.
oh boy.
No, I would not dream of giving or taking permission for something that is yours.
Rat just kind of looks and understands that you understand and is looking at you. He is not nodding or anything.
Oh, shall we?
We'll go.
Alright.
Into the mouth of hell.
It shouldn't be too hellacious,
Go ahead.
hopefully.
Hellatio.
Alright. Do you guys want to go south a little bit? I kind of want to get a beat on whether or not this is two like parallel rivers or not. In which case, like one small like connecting river could be.
Oh, we can go south one tile, yeah.
The Holy Rivers connect.
You can see that both of these are heading south.
Okay.
Make the move.
Oh,
Okay, this is
What
a
I
big necropolis. It's 3 tiles.
Yeah.
are we
Alright.
sure that the
Necropolis.
activity is as low as we think it is?
Maybe. Oh, maybe it's all consolidating north of here or east of here.
That was my thought exactly. That
Yeah.
the
So
undead
even if
may
there
have been
was
recalled.
activity here,
Hmm.
We can maybe find out more about what used to be here, even if there is nothing here now. Or there may be guards posted or something. I say we go in.
I agree.
Mhm.
With the current state of the exploration roll, I'll attribute that mostly to the party being on edge. You know that you're going to be able to get some of the stuff here, but you also know that unless you end up staying here for enough to be into the next, few weeks, you probably won't have the most thorough exploration of it. I'd like 2 people to go and make me a perception check.
Rat's
I'll
dog
do
at that,
one.
but he can give guidance.
Go for it.
No.
That's a 12. And I would like to give a Fey gift on the next one.
Who will do the other?
Gay gift.
True.
Rat has very poor wisdom. Well.
Ara? You want to do a perception check with advantage?
I'll
Or actually,
do
maybe
it.
it should be Albatross. How's your perception?
It's got to be better than mine.
+8.
Are you
okay,
kidding?
yeah, you do that.
Please. Yeah, I'll help
advantage,
you.
please.
Sure.
I've already given Fey gift, so
Oh, perfect. Yeah, not me.
If you
My
wanna give
perception's
guidance.
horrible. Yeah, here's guidance.
What are my bonuses to this?
1d4 and
advantage and a D4.
advantage. Mm-hmm. Umberly is helping you to perceive things in the desert. Don't ask how she knows.
11 and 11.
I'm doing so much of that tonight.
You're a very good double roller, you know that?
This is a dangerous thing to happen.
The party ends up finding a medium density loot site.
Yippee!
It's not as lavish or adorned as many of the other necropoli that you have been to, but this one still seems that with a few days' work of excavation, you could probably start finding things out. At this current density, each day that you spend investigating here, you'll get, I don't think this one's going to be a 2 at 8. I think this one's probably a 3 at a d6. So you'll get 3 d6s. On 5s or 6s, you find something. On 1s, we reduce the count by 1.
Do we want to stay here until the start of the new Bastion turn?
We could, honestly, if we want to, we have the supplies for it, stay even longer if we really wanted to potentially find a better site as well, since we get
Here's the
another...
thing, I don't know how far away the dwarves are from here.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
Rat can start foraging, and Rat has massive bonuses to it.
Okay. Let's at least stay until the beginning of the new Bastion turn, and then decide from there. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. For the duration of the first day, I'll say you only get 2 since you used 1 move. Or did you use 2 movement already?
2 movement.
Okay.
So we get 1 then.
So 1d6.
Alright, don't choke.
Actually, I think with this density, it's definitely d6, not d8.
Okay.
Go ahead
I'll
and
roll.
get yourself scattered out as you search the premises.
Rat beelines for the skull.
Gotcha. First day, no results.
Alright.
Skull gets picked up.
Ding, 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 ding.
No.
Damn it.
He wears the skull as a little hat.
Alright.
Now
Now for the 8th, we get 3d6s. Who would like to do the honors?
I'll do the first one. Get the Darius luck out of the way quickly.
Hey, friend. The
Yeah.
energy here is still a bit rancid. What little bits of vines and trees are able to grow and survive in this area feel like perversions of nature's magic and unfit. It doesn't fill you with disgust or rage, but it does feel wrong.
I physically inspect one then.
They're weak
Hell
and
yeah.
easily broken, as like even just a little bit of pushing quickly uproots what little bits of trees are able to exist. They are very easily toppled. That gets the party 2 loot rolls and no damage to the site.
Who would like to do the loot rolls? Ara?
Oh, sure.
You like praying to the Gamba god?
I do. It's so funny. It's so atypical of me.
Hey, Ara,
But
your
I-
mom lets you have 2 loot rolls?
Okay. So loot check.
Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
First one is
Oh shit!
2
Very
trade
high.
good
That's the
rolls,
second
1
best
magic
result.
item.
Here, let's get our whole
Jesus.
pool first. So do another loot roll,
Yeah.
loot check roll, just so we...
hmm Dear Umberly, it would be nice if I got this for Christmas.
You got nothing.
Nothing!
You got nothing.
You know, she's very capricious. If you are too,
Yeah.
like, simpy for her, she doesn't like that.
Yeah, and apparently you simped too hard.
I did. The first one was more casual. She was fine with it. This one, she said, no. You look entitled.
Make
Oh,
your
well.
2 trade good rolls and make your loot or magic item rarity roll.
I'll do one of the trade good rolls.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do the magic item, because I am cool.
Mm-hmm.
Magic item,
Friend,
nothing.
friend or Tefra, do you want to do one of the trade good rolls?
Which table is it here? It's magic item loot?
I believe so.
Because there's a lot of...
Okay.
Alright. Alright,
Consumable.
roll 1 on the
I will roll the
consumable
other
table.
trade good.
Oh shit, nice.
Nice.
ID 14. Let's take a look. See.
Who would like to roll the d6?
Oh, I had already...
Ooh, 5.
Golden, would you like to roll the d6s for the 9th?
How many am I rolling?
So the what?
Three.
I'm gonna check to make sure that the consumable table has actually up. Okay.
Did you?
No one.
Did I get
okay,
another
Hold on.
of the item you already
Do it
rolled?
in just a moment.
Oh, this is an
So,
item that we've
I
already
had
gotten.
added items. Despite having the dynamic toggled on the top, it did not put it. It did not actually add to the variety of the options up top. So let's try that again.
Can I get my 5 though?
You could get
If
5.
it's a
Damn it.
D6,
You never know.
So roll
Could
it
be
again in a
4.
second, or
Mhm.
what?
Yeah.
Should say when?
Go for it.
Holy based. And it's
3,
still
4
gonna be
plus
5.
2. No, I believe 3, 4 plus 2. Hell yeah!
Oh, that's so
Jesus
good.
Christ.
Awesome. All right, 37.
We have so many crafting components.
One of the things you end up finding as you excavate the site is rather small packets of what seem to be some sort of distilled alchemical material. It is a powder that is black as tar.
Oh, not silica gel packets. Damn, I was looking forward to eating those.
It has 0 encumbrance.
Yippee.
I see.
Aerogel?
So it is.
Oh my god, we found void salts.
I'm going to put it in loot or consumable for now. Create new item. Item ID. What is it? 37.
37.
And then 11 of them. Perfection.
I'm going to mark that as the found but not identified.
Okay. Alright. And Golden Fort you mentioned, just 3d6. Don't roll any ones, please.
No guarantees.
Oh, there's a 1.
Damn.
So we will have
This is what you get for
2d6 on the
going
last
for one.
day. However, hold on a moment.
Mhm.
I set these up a while ago. Eventually, as the party is generally heading about in the area, from underneath the ground, they begin to shift and materialize and generally grow out of the ground. Probably not materialize isn't the right term. They sort of burst forth from the sand and end up getting the jump on you. Each of them gets an action, then all of you are allowed to act, and then initiative is rolled.
This is
Because-
not good.
Because they, the party's guard roll was an 8, which is below 10, which is the minimum threshold to prevent ambushes.
Hmm.
Speaking of getting ambushed and dying.
Speaking of getting ambushed and dying.
Uh-huh.
I should probably get some music going. Oh. Too joyous.
Don't mind me.
Would you be mad if I... Wait, actually, no, it's fine.
What's up?
You were
Nothing.
climbing off a ball lightning, weren't you?
Yes, and I probably still will.
Yeah, fair.
So,
Duck for cover!
the skeleton lieutenant, the giant one, ends up pointing at Kaio, as he is the one
No.
that was in the least opportune position when they got popped up. Kaio, what is your AC?
16. We are surprised, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is 1 contact which hits, and you are considered marked by the for the purposes of the other creatures. You take 10 damage
Oh no.
as it clobbers you with its rather large hands.
The one part that didn't have a skeleton pop out is the skull Rat is next to.
Yes,
That's funny.
it's just a regular skull. I
It's
want
just
you guys
the-
to
it's
know
just
I did place these and left them here before you actually got.
I fully believe you. I
I
fully
do believe you. I'm assuming you just toggled their visibility.
Yep, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it can reach in range. Tefrid, would you like to make an opportunity attack on it as it moves past?
It actually moves within 5 feet of me.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, I guess
hold
it
on.
did. Sure.
Does that? Oh shit, never mind.
No,
No, it
I
wouldn't
don't
have.
think it did. Yeah.
And friend's not big enough for it to happen. Okay.
Yeah,
and
it would have had to
that
be
is the
there.
straightest line it can make. So,
hmm
um,
Straights win again. God damn it.
damn, good point. 2 attacks are coming your way, Kyle.
Mhm.
One's a miss. The other is a hit.
Okay.
Youch! That guy rolled much better on his attack. It was 14 damage.
Oh, not
Ugh.
good.
Lastly, the shitters do their best to make their way over. This one would give you an opportunity attack as you move past.
Surprise,
moves
not
fast.
hitting me. I will make that swing.
Yeah,
They mindlessly follow the orders of their commander, and much like orcs, the biggest is the commander.
the sergeants could potentially give an order, but they are also currently
they're also
targeting
following
Kyle.
orders.
Chain of command. Dude, imagine getting pointed at by Karzan.
Good
That point-
soldiers.
oh, shit. Oh
Ooh.
shit!
And it does some radiant damage, doesn't it?
No.
No.
No, the
Bright,
bright
that's just the
star.
bright, that's just
yeah,
the bright,
it flashes, makes things blind.
Mhm.
I also don't think I get sneak attack on this. So,
Nope.
Don't.
Unfortunate. That's okay though.
Wait.
Unfortunate.
We have reactions? I thought we were surprised.
Oh shit! Yeah. Do I shouldn't have this reaction?
Oh,
should
good
I?
point. Ooh.
Yep.
I would have cast shield. I don't know if
It's
it would have
okay.
helped me.
It's okay.
but-
It can't get to you anyway.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Unforcheese.
Wait, hold on. This one. Okay, this one's first in
Oh,
order, so this one
jeez.
would move there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one would move there because it can't reach it. So
And-
you're getting 3 coming in.
Mhm.
Ara, it is so fucking sad that that you were in the middle of the perfect place.
I can
to
tell
drop
you,
it.
if Kaio dies, I'm just gonna make an int-based character, so it's fine.
More int base.
You
Based
take
on-
Aura,
8
this is the
damage.
strongest argument for the disengage action I've ever seen in my life.
You take 8
Uh,
damage and 7 damage. I do not believe that zones you out. And now the party has all of their actions before initiative is rolled.
Yeah.
Do we get movement?
Yeah.
So I have
It is now
3
your-
hit
It
points.
is your, like, full
Oh
turn.
Jesus.
It is
That
everyone's
is
turn.
Chat. Rat is charging his fireball. Remove
I
yourself from
really-
the area, or risk being scorched.
I really want to cast Ball Lightning centered on myself.
Remove
But I-
yourself from the area or face Infernal Annihilation.
Remove
Okay,
yourself from the area
fine.
or be removed from the area.
I take the disengage action, and I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do I have a
Alright.
bonus action that I can use?
You do.
I'll let you
Everybody
know.
has all of their everything.
Oh no, I'm telling, like,
Ah,
do
gotcha.
I have a bonus action?
Alright.
I'm not.
I'm going to move adjacent to Kyle and drop a Cure Wounds on him. That is 16 healing.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I'm going to give him a Fey Gift of Hospitality for
Oh, you know what sounds really
9
fun?
PHP.
I'm gonna do something I've never done before. Sorry, that was that, and then that. Do I have enough spell sorcery points for it? That's the real question here. 2 sorcery points. Great. I'm going to expend 2 of my sorcery points, leaving me with just 1. I am going to quicken cast Ball Lightning.
Excellent.
Huge.
Oh. Oh.
Place L template.
Yeah. So they beat the shit out of me. I rush away. I've got my staff out. It starts crackling. I pick it up with both hands, point it over, and shoot a little flash
One
of
of
blue
them
light.
clumsily makes a strike at you, which ends up like being repelled away by some of the energy coiling off the staff.
Fantastic. So here is my template that gets every single person.
Go
I need
ahead and roll
a
damage for me first. It's half on save, right?
Yeah.
yes,
So I
Go
want to
ahead
see
and,
if I even have to roll half of them. I do
29.
not have to roll half of them.
Yeah.
Is
Alright, let's-
that
a
tracks.
burst of voltaic energy erupts in that space.
Excellent. Rat, go ahead and make me 5 investigation checks.
You got it, boss.
Any that are above a... Let's see, with that much damage? You know what, I guess I do need to make the saves, because some of them could
Yeah,
be
the other 3
obliterated.
have to make saves for
Well, I
sure.
mean, I have to make it for the,
Overkill.
shitters.
Well, I mean, I would argue that electricity struggle to
I mean, it can still shatter them enough.
damage physical things.
Yeah, the force of the
in ways.
shockwave from the explosion and all that.
Only one of them made the save, so... That's probably... I mean, I'd say just generally, we should probably keep it consistent, because that's
Yeah.
how most of
Yeah.
the rules work, is just the overdouble is the overkill. So,
I will say, I don't like the idea of getting punished for getting stronger, because as you get stronger, you natively do more damage, which means you get punished for leveling up. Because
I
you
think
get
what that
less-
means is you get punished for fighting weak things as you level up, and I think that's okay.
Well, potentially.
because if
but,
things
like-
have a small HP pool, then you can double kill them, but if things have a high HP pool, as
I don't think
things
the
should be-
incentive to fighting stronger things should be getting punished for leveling up, but instead should be the rewards are better for better things. I don't think we should be getting negative incentives for things.
But that's
That's
neither
something we
here
can
nor there,
discuss
since we are in the
later,
middle
I
of a
think.
combat.
Yeah. For now, I'll keep it consistent with what we've done
Yeah, certainly.
before. Next up is
It is
the
nearing the new year, though, so it might be a good time to soon have an actual conversation about the mechanics.
2 saves, so they each take half. Is that half or quarter?
Unless they're resistant to lightning, it should just be half.
Yeah. I meant more so like actually reading the template, because those buttons are tiny. Nope, that's 3.
While you're thinking about that, just narratively, after releasing the charge after the explosion and several of them falling, several of them injured, Kaio's breathing heavily, and he looks to Hiraway kind of leaning on his staff and just gives a very exhausted thanks.
Keep your eyes up, this big one is still around.
He nods, kind of shakes his head, and then stands back up with the staff at the ready.
There you go. Right, go ahead and add me 1 skeleton skull, and everybody else has their actions.
Oh, this is before you even roll initiative. That's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Group model storage.
I'll get rid of the template.
Up to 2
Thank you.
skulls.
Mhm.
That leaves Tefred, Brund, and Rat.
Alright. I'm gonna move to there, and I'm gonna target Mr. Big Guy.
You do have
Mr.
sneak
Bones.
attack active.
You fool, friend becomes an enemy of you, therefore sneak attack does not proc.
That is a hit.
Whew. Nice.
Whoosh. 20 points of damage.
Nice.
What type?
Slashing.
Slashing. Okay. It takes its damage.
Hooray!
You slice through some of the bones, and while the rest of them maintain their positions in ways that they should not without the bone support, it remains standing nonetheless.
Did it make it save against?
Against the ball lightning?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It took full damage from it, in fact.
Very nice.
Okay.
How does it look?
So it did not make it save then.
Well, this is true. It made a save that it did not
Okay.
succeed on.
Okay. Sorry.
I mean, it's missing many bones. It's
Yeah.
it's difficult generally to approximate health of undead.
Yeah.
Very true.
Friend
And then-
and rat.
Just in the interests of potentially aiding friends' rolls, I would like Rat to go first so that I can cast.
That's fine.
Finally, it's taken so long.
It's been so long.
I can't believe it's taken this long to cast this fucking crazy spell.
Good
Oh,
webbed,
shit.
good webbed, good webbed, good webbed. Deck saves. They are not good at those.
And there's all those nooks and crannies for the webs to expand into.
Mm-hmm. All three of them are webbed.
Very
All of them
nice.
Are restrained.
Friend, it is your action.
I will roll to attack the. How do you select again? Is it just click or?
Right click.
Well, no, hover over it and then press T.
Wait, what? What is that?
Wait, no.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It's very useful because as long as I actually set AC, it'll help tell me that is a hit.
Advantage because it's restrained.
Oh, good point. Could be crit.
Especially with a blunt weapon. A
Yep,
crit would be
go ahead and
huge.
roll. Standard damage.
Send it!
Trouble.
Well, unfortunate.
That's still 10 damage though.
Well, we don't know what its weakness is.
It's a skeleton. It's
Um,
probably weak to bludgeoning.
Yeah, but we don't know if it's single weak. Like we don't know how JC is applying weaknesses. If it's just
Yeah,
the
fair.
basic.
You
Like,
clonk
5e.
its head far off.
So it's dead or no?
Yeah. It was
Okay.
already dead, but now it's more dead.
Oh.
Well, no, it
It's
wasn't dead. It was
re-dead.
undead.
Is it moving?
It is moving to the ground as it falls apart.
Okay.
It's re-dead.
5, 10, 15.
It didn't make a difference, but just by the by, they don't make saves when the spell is casted when they start their turn inside of it or when they enter it on their turn.
Okay, at the start, are they just already entangled?
No, they are not affected by it at the start.
Okay, so he wouldn't.
Oops, okay,
they
so no
wouldn't have
advantage,
Yeah,
Okay.
it didn't matter there,
Right, because it was
but
the first one, right?
yeah, because the advantage was, the first roll was it wasn't a crit effectively.
So I'm not rolling advantage for the second attack.
Right, yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Extra attack. Is that a hit?
Yes.
Knocks.
Fuck!
That is not dead.
Oh shit. And now we roll initiative.
Come on.
No, it's
you
got
can
a
do
bonus
it.
action.
I'm trying.
No.
There we go. That'll be why.
I have dog ass rolls today.
I do not know why this is not updating its damage. I will do it manually. Warning, must be an integer. You're telling me I can't just do minus 16?
Anyway, it's gonna be a while before my turn. I'll be right back. Bathroom.
It's okay. It's a good little bit before their turns, too. Tafford, go for it. If you're present, Tafford. Alright, let's all go ahead and go grab some water, then we'll finish this up.
Aye, aye.
Welcome back. Kill these, whatever they are. So I have chosen to refrain. Tefrid, it's your go.
Slish slash, then friend's gonna bash. I'm gonna go over to here.
This one's dead.
That's what that skull means. I'm gonna go over and fuck.
Whoa.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Just succeed a deck save. Forehead.
You're good at this. You're a rogue. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna pull out my. Yeah. You know, I thought I had an understanding of the situation, and then I didn't.
No worries.
That is me
So-
every single day.
So I was like, I had a plan. I was ready to execute. I'm gonna pull out my bow and take aim at the skeleton. I'm gonna wait to see if it gets any closer to a friend of mine.
It is restrained right now, yeah?
It's
I wanna see if that
it's
happens.
likely
Maybe it fixes
going
that.
to be restrained when it's
Oh, likely going to. I'm just gonna take the shot then.
Okay. On the near one? Yeah.
Yeah, the near
Go
one.
for it.
The near replicant.
Remind me, 5e advantage on restrained targets, even if I'm ranged.
It would be, but
he's
they
not
are
restrained, though.
again not restrained.
I'm so confused.
By
Okay.
Raw, they
are not restrained.
until their turn comes
Yeah,
up.
it hasn't had to make its save yet.
Oh, right. Then I'm gonna hold my action until after the restraint takes effect.
Okay.
Kaio.
Kaio.
I'm just gonna wait for the minions to show up.
Yeah. I'll just target the one that's nearest to me. And I will call down a sacred flame upon it. Could I get a deck save, please?
You can. That is a failure.
Perfect. Please take 11 points of radiant damage.
It has been done.
And I'm gonna move behind this pillar here and end my turn.
You see some of the what little bits of leather remain attached raggedly to its bones.
That's what you get.
Rat.
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 Oh, it's his turn. I forgot. He just webbed. So, I expected the fight to be over. Well, we're gonna pull out our. No, I don't have enough bullets for that. Fuck it, we bullet. We're
Gun.
gonna shoot.
I do
Shoot,
take an additional
gun.
13 damage.
That was the one on the bottom that just, despite
Okay.
being tagged as dead, it had all of its HP. And I was like,
Oh,
it should not have that.
Well, now we know that the regular ones have 13 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Both shots?
Just one, for now. Well,
That is
no,
a
both
hit.
shots. Oh, it's a hit. Never mind.
Yep, they do not have a leading commander, so they are currently stat debuffed.
15 piercing.
15
Whatever
piercing.
that
Despite
changes
its
to.
resistance, that is enough to down that one.
Oh, there, I have a question.
Yes.
Was the big one actually, like, dead mechanically after that first attack?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't notice that because the targeting UI is covering the skull icon because it's a 2x2 unit.
Is it?
Brad has shot the other one for 17 damage.
If you target it,
Mhm.
it's like painfully, like you can see it, but like if you don't know that it's dead,
Makes
you can
sense.
kind of just graze over it.
I'll see if there's something I can do about that. Because it looks like it does that on all of them, even on the small ones. That seems to be a bit of an issue, but either way. What's your... Are you taking your bonus action to fire the other shot?
Both are loaded into it. It holds 2 shots.
Oh, right.
I have
right.
to reload with more. He took the other shot, yeah, on the other skeleton
Gotcha.
for 17.
That is a hit.
or 17 damage.
Oh, gotcha. It is alive.
All right. And
As
Rat's just gonna
alive
keep
as a
trying.
skeleton can be.
And then it's a strength save.
It is
Dex
an
save.
it is a dex save, and then they can do a strength
Uh,
check.
That said, this one is already dead.
No.
You said it was dead.
No, the other one's dead. The one on the left is dead. That was the one that was targeted.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I targeted the
Skeleton
left
Sergeant
one, and then I targeted
is
the right
the
one.
one with initiative 1 and is the
Okay.
one that is dead.
Oops, my bad.
This one is simply at, ouch.
Mhm.
What's the save?
DC
Oh,
16
I haven't-
dex.
No. It
Is it? Yeah, it's
struggles.
DC
It
16.
instead struggles to break free and fails to do so.
Okay.
Hero and friend. How do the two
Hold
of
on.
you finish this
It
off?
failed. It failed its save. Tefred gets his reaction.
True. Technically the wrong target, but I'll allow it.
I believe his condition was if a skeleton fails its save.
Yeah.
I
When I saw
believed
one
it
being
was
destroyed.
when that one does, but
I did
like,
actually know
the
you
intent
sure I
is
did
there. The
specify the near
intent
one.
is there, and that's more important than the words.
Yeah. I did specify the near one, but
Right. It's not like he's like, oh well, I guess that one's dead. I'm gonna like loose this arrow. Not loose.
yeah.
Disarm this arrow. Go ahead and make your attack.
Feathers
All right.
fly.
You have advantage. That hits. How do you
All night tonight.
How do
All
you
night
describe
tonight.
this?
I'd like to peek up from the collapsed bone pile that's in front of me. Just take a look. When the second I see the vine, just let it be in place. I want to aim for the base of the spine.
Ooh, very stylish.
Hopefully.
Roll your damage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't roll 37 damage.
I don't
Well-
think you can.
I don't know if he can not do that.
It's just a regular sneak attack. I'm pretty sure his
Mhm.
cap is 28.
It
And-
is. I tried
That
my
close.
best. Yeah.
Alright, either way. Right, you can go ahead and add 3 more skulls.
Whoa. No.
No. And so it has returned to normalcy as we move on to the 10th day with 2 loot rolls for this area active.
Okay, so that is another short rest then.
Well,
And in that case-
this was at the beginning of the day.
Oh.
You will have a
And on
short
that
rest
note-
after this day.
Albatross, would you like to do the D6s for this one?
Sure. How many am I rolling?
2.
Well, he rolled a 1 and a 5.
All right.
Mhm.
Now we get a loot roll. Who wants to roll that?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Nothing!
Superb. You
I
guys are
love
doing
loot
great.
checking nothing. It's so cool and fun.
It's a very immersive gameplay.
Such is the way of
Um,
things.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's the 11th. Let's subtract rations. Golden, if you want to roll the threat rolls. Albatross, if you want to roll the exploration, the D8. Chad, have you got the rations?
Shall soon. Rations.
Thank you. And Albatross, can you roll the D8 plus 6? Oh, thank you. Yippee!
Woohoo.
Give me just a moment and I will do my weather. It is slightly warmer than previously, but you're still in a pretty cold area. Let's find out what it's like. Excellent. Cool but clear skies.
Alright. And what is everyone doing on their Bastion turn? Ara,
I'm gonna continue studying. I really want that spell.
Golden,
I will guard again and hopefully roll better.
okay, Chad,
I'm gonna harvest this time. I'm
okay,
gonna go for some gathering.
Albatross.
I will Magic the Gathering.
Since you guys are doing that, I will also guard to give Golden a +1.
Some of Tefred's general exploration of the nearby area has revealed that one of the adjacent tiles has a necropolis section that is in far better shape and in far better strength than the one here. Would you like to continue remaining here for the remaining one loot roll each day, or would you like to move on to better pastures?
Better
I will
pastures,
consider this area as being depleted when you move out.
I mean, it's
Let's
one
roll
loot
this
roll.
popsicle stand.
We
That's lovely,
could
yeah.
check it out for one day.
I mean,
Just so
this
we can
gets depleted once we leave it, so if we're checking it
Same
out,
thing
we're
as
checking it
like,
out.
you know, leaving food in places that aren't long rest locations, right? Or just leaving
Yeah.
supplies in general. Just leaving things tends to be they are lost.
Mhm.
Unless
Yep.
it's, you know, an environmental thing, like
Right.
the mines.
Stuff like terrain or monster dens or all that jazz.
Mhm. So, oh shit,
Nice.
Damn, unlucky.
that gets you 18 food.
Mm-hmm.
So
Friend
yeah, let's
is just
spend one-
barely good enough to not get ambushed if something happens. Doesn't know
Yeah,
what's
let's-
coming, but at least you guys, you know. Lucky
Yeah.
Kyle.
One
18 food. That's
So I say we spend one day heading to the high yield location, seeing how much stuff we actually get from there, and from there we can see if we want to spend a couple more days. How's that sound for everyone?
Good.
I'm content.
yeah, I'm done.
Make your move.
If it's good, it's good, and like
Oh.
we can actually like get some shit here.
Hmm.
So which
Did we make our
one,
study rolls yet?
Either
study
of
roll.
them. But
I propose that we go to this one then. Since it's still adjacent to the south.
Okay. I don't think anyone else studied, so that's a -1 for me for a total of 18.
oh, does yours? I gotcha. I see. You just roll it flat because you presume that someone does. Got it. I see.
Well, usually there is, and I realized after I
Right.
rolled that nobody had. That was one of my better rolls, though, so I'm very pleased.
Mm-hmm.
I am roughly 30 points away from having a horse. How exciting for me.
Alright.
I believe 2 people still need to make their study checks. That is Chad and Friend.
I forgot about that one because I
No
got
worries.
3d6 + 5. Easy peasy, super fast.
Nice.
I hate it. It's so massive.
The rich get richer.
The rich
I
get richer.
know.
What
This
if
is why
I learn an even higher int past 20 so that I get even richer?
It is going to happen eventually. If you
Richer.
do not explode.
Rat would never explode.
Make your move and
Yeah, I propose we go to this tile to do it since it's still a little bit further south than the other one.
That's up to
Albatross?
Stafford.
No, I heard. I'm trying
Okay.
to. Sorry,
Okay. All right.
I'm attempting to process. I apologize.
No worries. You're good.
Brain is not been working the last couple days. Week.
Don't worry. I get you.
Yeah. So we're leaving, right? We're not gonna stay for one extra day just to check out the slightly better ruins.
Oh no. We are heading to the
No.
better ruins.
We're heading to the significantly better ruins. The thing that we weren't going to do is stay at this shit
At the
ass
shitty ruins. Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
you get the one chance.
Okay.
Yeah, the choice is between leaving entirely or going to the significantly better ruins. We're not staying at the shit ass ruins.
Cool.
Yeah. Our ass is not staying at the shit ass ruins.
All right. Are the high society ruins at the
Either
north
of the
or
other two
They're-
locations.
Yeah.
Either
I
of the
was
others.
proposing that we head to this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Damn,
still-
big
I
ass
agreed
fucking
in
desert.
full. Okay.
What's up, Chad?
All right.
What was that, Chad?
I'm just saying, damn, big ass desert.
Yeah.
They tend to slurp. You will be allowed to do 2/3 of them because you have 2/3 of your movement actions. This is a 4 at density 8 and 2 at density 10. Anything that is
okay.
a 5 or higher is a success. Anything that is a 1 or lower is a failure. Anything
So
in
you
the
said it
middle
was
is
a
neutral.
it was a 4-2, was it? At
Yep.
8-10?
For
All right, I
the
wanna do the first
8
one.
to the
So-
10.
So that's 6 of them. So what? How are you dividing up, like the 2/3 that we get?
I'd say 3-1.
Okay.
That
Okay.
feels most fair. Just one off each.
Reasonable. So 1 success.
2
2
success.
success.
It's 3-1.
What are you talking about? It's 3, 7, 4, 2, 8.
The 8 doesn't exist.
What are you talking
Oh
about?
yeah, the 8
Oh, it's
doesn't
1.
exist. Yeah,
Right. It's,
Yeah,
the 8 doesn't
3-1.
exist.
Damn. He's right.
Sorry.
Who's it gonna be?
I'll try
Now I'm
since
just
I haven't
imagining
gambled.
Carzon doing the ultimatum of what's it gonna be? Stay at the shit ass? Shit ass. Go to the new one. Nuan.
Here in Loot Check Civilization.
Trade.
Very good. This thing
Oh,
is
ass.
awesome.
I'm gonna put them onto the mule, but we're definitely dumping these.
Yeah.
Who knows? You might be able to use them to make a bridge.
Through that.
Alright. Day 2.
Day 12.
Who would like to roll 4d8 and 2d10?
Someone who's not gonna roll ones. Someone who hates ones.
Ara.
Oh, I hate ones. It's true. What am I?
Mhm.
2d6,
48 and 2d10.
Yeah.
48, and 2d10. Okay,
That's
let me
right.
do the 2d10 first.
Don't roll ones.
That's 2.
I did not.
Yeah, baby!
And then
And then
48.
Yep.
Come
Okay.
on! Alright.
At least it's
that's
no
No
ones.
successes, but
No ones.
we get 2 successes from the d10s, so.
Someone roll us 2 loot checks.
Friend, you've
Chad,
been a
how about
little
you do that?
absent.
Huh?
I think friends should
Okay.
get some.
Yeah. So just 2
I
loot
can't
checks,
stop
please.
winning.
I can't
can't
stop
winning.
winning. Nothing. Get 10%,
Damn.
You need-
get 10%, get 10%.
We need to get a 6 loot check from one of these days. It has to happen.
Real.
How do I navigate to this?
Rollable
It's
tables.
in the rollable tables. 6th tab from the
Under
left.
loots and then under prospecting. No, yeah, loots. Then right click loot check and then click roll twice.
Pretty good.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
that's
What
worth
the
it.
fuck is the chance on nothing?
It seems like it's
Higher than we
really
think.
high.
Literally 10%. I'm gonna check and make sure that that is still the case.
Because it feels like
Okay.
40% of all of our rolls this session have been nothings.
Nothing.
Yep, that's still 10%.
Oh,
Damn.
dang it.
Oh, dang it. Albatross, would you like to roll the magic item?
Sure.
I'll
Alright.
roll the
Yeah,
trade goods,
10% for nothing,
Yeah!
and 15%. You've also gotten multiple magic items, and the chance of getting even one magic item is only 15% of the entire table is occupied by any magic items. Sorry,
So you're telling me we've got
20%.
Darius luck today?
Yeah, you've been polarized.
Magic item loot.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
roll on the basic table.
It's so many consumables, dude. Every single time it's a consumable.
Common magic
No,
items.
that's good for crafting, right? Because we can use the
Yes,
consumables
you
in
get more
crafting.
Is, but I
consumables,
want
which lets you get
actual magic
I'm gonna
items. I
bump
want to
down
find
the
things and not
consumables
find
by
make
like
things.
6%. It's currently only like 29%. I'm gonna make it 23.
So I'm rolling on the
Damn.
consumables table.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
I
I
figured
thought
we're
he said
just
to
kinda
roll on the
going this-
basic items table.
Yeah, roll
instead.
on the standard magic items,
Oh.
the common, whatever it is.
Okay.
He's giving us a gimme, basically, which, thank you so much.
You've rolled a few nothings, and another one of those is not particularly interesting.
Okay. Alright, we get a common magic item.
24.
Do we want to stay until, say, the 15th?
Do we have enough rations to survive that long? I'm happy to.
You
We don't
should,
have any
yeah.
urgent business, right?
We have enough. So right now we have, so I'm assuming some leeway in harvesting since it's pretty easy to reach that point. We have, I've completely blanked. 4 bastion turns of rations. Because we
Plus
have
whatever you
250 right
find.
now, and it's very easy for us to hit 280 like from that thing. And I think we could potentially, with good harvesting, like consistent, like get up to 5 bastion turns. Like we've got time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got time.
So, who wants to discover this item?
Albatross already did. It's item ID 24.
Right, I'm saying who wants to discover it. Is that
Oh.
Albatross.
actually Teffer?
Covered it.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
it makes
Tefred
sense
is
for
Tefred is investigating these ruins
Gotcha.
pretty thoroughly. I was gonna say
At
I'm
one
trying
of
to
the
determine
points,
the
you
origins
end
of
up
these ruins.
discovering an area that's had a small cave-in where there was once a small house. Inside you find a small armory. Most of these are not very useful. They're decently dense, and you can end up trading them in for those 10 encumbrance of high-value trade goods. But on one of the areas, there's a particularly pristine cape that is well pinned against the wall that has gentle gold lining at the bottom of its trim. It looks far more valuable than much of the others.
I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna take it down. Kaio,
Yes?
this feels like it's up your alley.
What is it?
Kate,
Oh, ooh. I take a look at it.
It feels very light as you move it around. It also looks very good.
Very well.
Very
Well, I don't know
cool.
what it is, but thank
You
you.
are sure that there are other effects to it, but you don't have identify, so
I don't. I'm not that kind of a person. I'll call Rat over and see if he can make heads or tails of it.
Rat is mid-searching, looks over at it, kind of waves his hand away, and continues searching.
Okay, well,
hell yeah.
we'll find out. I mean, it looks interesting, that's for sure.
Hero, you would know that it contains Sky. Tefred, you would know that it contains Rose.
Interesting.
And for the
that's
other one,
interesting.
and for the other one, Rat, you would know it has Forge. And
That's-
What the fuck is
The
this?
11 we have we have so much forage.
yeah,
Good.
the powder has Forge, and Kaio, you would know that the powder has Moon.
Oh.
Forge and Moon. That shit's
That's
gonna
absurd.
just blow someone up from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Gives you
we are on
appendicitis.
the 13th? 13th, yeah.
On to the 13th.
Golden, would you like to roll the 48s and 2d10s?
Sorry, I didn't. Who is rolling 40 duds?
I was asking Golden if you wanted to roll 48 and 2d10.
Okay, hold on.
Yep, no worries.
Give me just a moment. I'm gonna DM roll some stuff.
Oh no.
No,
Oh no.
not that much of an issue.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
simulate a minor combat for us real quick.
Jesus Christ.
The party can choose to lose 2 spell slot levels, 1 spell slot level in 10 HP or 20 HP, as divided
Each or-
as divided among the party in any degree.
I'll take
I'd say
all
we-
of the 20 HP if it means I get some credit to my my feet.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah,
5 successes. Yeah,
that'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and plus losing HP is less of an issue for you because you're a fighter. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
Very
Oh
true.
yeah, you get your second wind every day.
Yeah.
Man, fighters are good in this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Same
yeah.
with
The second wind
warlocks.
is a good feature now.
Yep.
You would
It's an
like to be a
actual
short rest
second
class.
wind.
You would like to be a short rest class in this campaign. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
One of the things I have been considering for a while is not like reducing that, but just like, or not removing that, or like making it long rest,
Make
but
it
just
so you have
reducing
to
the
spend
amount.
days. Yeah.
Yeah.
like spending 1 hit die in order to get the benefits of a short rest.
Right.
This man,
sort of thing.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what
Reducing the amount of
purpose
short rest
that
or
is.
reducing the amount of second wind? Because let the fighter fight.
Yeah, just
Is
basically
my
making
opinion.
it just the universal thing is that you use a hit dice to take a short rest is the general idea. But
Okay.
Mhm.
And
there's-
plus, that
there's
also
parts
creates
to
some
that.
interesting tension with: do you use more hit dice to heal more, or do you space out your hit dice to get more short rests?
Right.
For a fighter, it's almost always objectively correct to get more short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
Same
again,
with
you might
Warlock,
have
probably.
a very big fight tomorrow that you know about. You never know. Right.
Anyway, who wants to do the 5 loot checks? Golden, let's have you do that since you're the one who actually got them.
I can't stop winning.
Well, I want to figure out how many points I got first.
That's 5. Oh, that's 20 points of damage.
No, not
Doesn't
the,
feet.
the health damage for my feet.
What does your feet do?
It's probably against 2 attacks, so you can mark down 6.
Oh my god, 6
Heavy
uses?
armor master, right?
Well, his is tracking the amount of damage he reduces, not uses of it.
Ah.
So 2 or 6 points.
Have you been tracking the amount of... here's the thing, it's consistent either way. Have you been tracking the amount of damage reduced or the amount of times it's triggered?
Times triggered.
Then mark 2.
Okay. And that 20 damage isn't affected by the
Yeah, it
feet.
is. It goes down to 14.
Okay.
Oh,
they
shit.
they deal bludgeoning damage, and that's one of the types, right?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
brother.
Yeah, it's non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, I
Yep, so you
think.
take
Yeah.
14.
I can't wait for that feat to eventually develop into Omni resistance.
Mm. I don't
Barbarian
know what
ain't got
this is going to
shit.
develop into, but I think it's going to be really interesting.
Mine's
So,
gonna be mine's gonna develop into making legendary items.
On that note,
Yeah.
friend, you were the closest. Next time you go ahead and mark down on your sheet when you take your next long rest, you're gonna level that up.
Oh wow.
Huge.
I imagine I'm pretty close to mine since I've got 8
Mhm.
uses of cure wounds now.
I've had 25 uses, but mine is also so ubiquitous I don't know what that...
Rats is
Yeah.
like, you know, obviously different, so I'm not counting his because his has had his stuff. Kaio is next closest, then Hiroe, and Tefred's currently the farthest out.
What do you mean you're not counting? You told me to write down how many times I've done crafting.
Right. Like, I'm saying, you know, yours has already happened multiple times, so I'm
Mhm.
not really counting it.
Yeah. Oh, as in like it doesn't count. Not like you're not counting how many I have.
Right, right. Because yours is more like your entire thing of having, you know, your 0 out of 2, 1 out of 2, 1 out of 1s. All of that is the crafting.
Yeah. No.
That is
On
your
that note,
signature for it.
Golden, since you rolled like a fucking god, do you want to roll the 5 loot checks?
Is it just 5 normal loot checks?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
we
so
need
we
to
can see
figure
what
out
we
what
got.
kind. The limit of 1 consumable.
Okay. Okay.
Damn.
Still a pretty good.
I'm
haul,
not
all
mad
things
about
considered.
it.
I'm not mad,
mad.
except I am because fuck that quote unquote 10%.
The 10% question actually 40%.
But we get another magic item.
Literally,
We'll see if it's
literally
consumable
40%.
I'd like to do one. Let's each roll one of the things. Who wants? Golden should roll the magic item since he
Yes.
had the glory.
I'll take
And
two.
then
of
we
the
each roll a
rolls.
trade good.
I'll do
I'll
a
take
trade roll.
Excuse me, it's 15%.
Ah,
Not that that's much better.
Yeah, so 40.
Oh my god!
Oh!
Oh my god!
Ooh-wee.
very nice.
That's the
I
second
can't
to
stop
top
winning.
roll.
Do I roll magic item loot?
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Because you need to figure out what kind of magic item it is.
Oh!
A regional
excellent.
item.
Whoa!
Why did I get so excited about that? I don't even know what it means.
I'm
Y'all
sure
can
the
go
re-
ahead and continue with the next thing. I'm gonna figure this out.
How
Okay.
exciting.
I think we just dump 100 encumbrance of shitty
gonna-
trade goods at this point.
No,
Hmm.
I'm gonna load. I'm gonna load everything we have because we're not moving yet. Once we
Okay, okay.
have to move, we can decide what we're bringing and not bringing because we don't know what we will or won't have.
Okay, that's fair.
Friend,
Yeah.
I would like you to roll me a d4.
Right.
Oh shit,
There
he's
are-
assembling the
You are
Earth Zodia.
rolling on a set item. You are rolling for an item that is part of a set.
Ooh. Oh,
Okay.
that was 2d4.
I will take the
So that's a
first
2?
one.
How do I?
You find a ornate helm that is decorated with vines that are made out of electrum that circle around and generally twist into a bramble surrounding the head. Each of these vines ends up having near the front on each side the shape of a serpent's mouth spiking out towards the front as if biting someone in front of it.
Uh-huh.
These snakes are relatively... It's their decoration. It's not like they're actually reaching out. It's just, imagine a tiara backwards so that like most of it's in the back and then it points in the front, and the points at the front have little snakes biting out from it.
Let's
Mhm.
see.
Given the motif of the vines and thorns, this reminds me somewhat of what we've seen of Mirandori items, but given the presence of the snakes, I can't help but wonder if they have some connection with ancient Yuan Ti.
I wonder if it has anything to do with the Quaddles.
That's also an option. Or maybe the two have some connection.
Mm-hmm. We know the Quaddles mentioned working with Mirandor at some point.
Oh, they did?
I think.
If they did, I was too busy
If they didn't,
with
I
the-
need to
the
correct
threats
my
on our
notes.
I propose we spend one more day here before we head back on the road to try and find the dwarves. We've spent a great deal of time, and there could be more undead coming our
Mhm.
way.
Did you say one more day or one more week?
One more day. Oh, to the week? No.
I mean,
But we
Yeah, we-
haven't depleted it all.
you haven't depleted it at all.
Imagine
Imagine
how
dragons.
much more loot we're losing by leaving.
I'm a
one-
greedy
okay.
man. That is true.
Let me
depleted
rub my
at
hands
all, so-
together. Let me rub my hands together and convince you all. Imagine how much more experience we're leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
You're
imagine
not
how much
any more
experience we're leaving behind by
levels.
starving to death.
We're not gonna starve to death.
We're
are
starving
we?
to death. You have
Here's the
plenty
thing,
of
even
fucking
if you
rations.
even if you start starving, you can just go at half and start only be taking like, you know, one exhaustion per extra bastion turn if you're able to
Well, also-
ration it out to half.
Because we haven't depleted this one at all, it won't go away if we leave, will it?
No, it does.
It would.
Oh, it's
all of
much
these
better for us
sites,
to
all of these
stay.
sites
Okay.
are you loot until you're satisfied and then it's gone.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
We're gonna have to
Alright.
keep going further and further afield as we progress as well. So you really do want to
The
get as
more
much
the
bang
more
for your buck.
XP you
Mhm.
get closer to home, the easier it will be getting XP later.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Alright.
The promise of corporeal possessions that can convince me. We take the position of avarice.
BBQ, you saying
I'm
okay-
incredibly greedy. Please.
You saying okay has me like the fucking cat on the glass door.
the what?
The give me that? Oh no, that one, okay. Can I roll for the 15th then?
Go
Sure.
for it.
Okay.
Friend,
Don't roll
considering
ones.
you're the one who had it, you should probably go ahead and mark that unidentified helm in your inventory.
I see a lot of ones in
Sure.
there.
BBQ.
No,
Why?
There's 2 1s and there's a 10 and an 8.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Excellent.
That's
So-
fine.
2 loot checks.
Y'all
Not
are
nothing!
hitting both 15%. At least you're doing that.
All right, I want the magic item this time.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
You are the Dragon of Avarice.
Okay. I would like to roll on the uncommon item table since
Go
this
for it.
one is mine. Isn't this one we've already gotten before?
Let's find out. 46. No.
Okay.
That was a very strong no.
No.
And add
who
that
wants to
46
roll
to your
the
inventory.
trade good rolls?
I'll take one.
Okay.
I'll take the other.
Alright.
Hiroe, I'm glad that you're the one who chose to be the one to search out for it. It is a small ring, twisted again with electrum in the form of a dragon as it coils around its length.
It's like a dragon.
Yakuza.
Yakuza.
I wish the Yakuza was real.
Wish the dragon was real.
I wish the dragon was Laika.
Yakuza.
Oh my god, it's John Yakuza.
Oh, you know what's peak though?
Hmm.
If we time this right and stay for the correct amount of time, our last bastion action can be casting or
Oh,
the disc.
floating disc. Okay, yeah, we stay until the end of the bastion turn then. unless we have to start moving.
Right, unless you start
Yeah.
getting driven off.
Alright, who wants to roll 3d8 and 1d10 on the 16th?
I'll do it this time.
Alright.
I'm greedy.
Alright.
Greedy.
Me when I'm greedy.
Never
Okay, so
punish.
two successes. And let's see what the loot check is, chat.
Aye.
Okay.
2 trade good rolls.
Golden, Albatross, do you each want to roll a trade good?
Sure.
Nothing wrong with that.
Holy shit!
Premium!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Alright, Golden. Let's see us get another 5 premium.
Yes! 100 at premium.
500 premium.
Let's see. So basic trade goods loot. That is a 3%er right there for you guys. Front?
What's the roll?
Trade good.
Roll on the tables.
Oh, you only had to do one.
Well,
But it's the
fortunately, they
same
were the
result
same
anyway.
thing, so.
Yeah. Alright.
On to
And-
the 17th?
17th. Albatross, it's been a little while since you've done one.
Done what?
3d8 plus 1d10.
Alright.
Don't roll ones.
Don't
Yep.
roll ones.
If you deplete the entire thing in one roll, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Good luck.
You
okay,
didn't.
2
Good job.
successes.
2 success.
Let's roll that loot check. 2 of them, please, good sir.
know what? I'm
Y'all
okay
are
with this
great
nothing.
at rolling these 15%ers, you know that?
Mhm.
Roll 15% high, roll 15% low. Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
And it's not a consumable. Oh, I'm happy.
Alright, and
I think I'm nearing the point where I think I'm okay getting dupes on commons again.
yeah, fair.
Luckily,
Yeah.
this doesn't have to. Alright. This one is similar to ones that you have had previously, but it is distinct. Made out of the same material as that dark glass which you have found, which lets you shred to have a deeper connection with the weave of the world. This is a visor tinted with those dark glasses, with that dark glass. It refracts light in a strange way. You know that you could break it into dark shards if you wished, but it probably has better uses than that.
Interesting. By the way, is Rat able to identify some of this stuff while we're here, or is that a Bastion action for him to do?
I think we said that if he, like, that identify is not ritual, right?
It is a ritual.
Yeah, I think one of
We
the
made a
things we said is
distinction
that
on
we
it, though.
said that it's not ritual.
No, we made a distinction in that I can identify basic things about it, but to get the full breakdown,
Right, okay,
it needs
yes,
to be
right.
not ritual, but either not ritual or over the course of a Bastion turn that is not out. So, like,
Okay.
if it's a long rest territory, over the course of that Bastion turn, I can freely identify them.
Right, it's not your Bastion action, but it's just over the Bastion turn.
Okay.
Right.
It's basically like when there is no threat, effectively.
Okay.
Alright. Ara, on the 18th, would you like to roll the 3d8s and d10?
3d8s and a d10, sure
The ones.
thing. You know,
Same thing goes.
let's find out.
There's a 1.
Ah.
But you did get
Two
2
successes.
successes, so I'm not actually mad at you.
Okay, okay.
Also,
this
depleted
is-
a D8 and not a D10, so.
Yeah. So, okay.
Friend, you've been
Loot-
doing a bit of scouting in the surrounding area while this happens, and you start to notice a bit more undead activity. You're probably going to start potentially having encounters again in a day or
it's just-
so.
Mm-hmm.
2 loot check.
2 loot check.
Yep, 2 loot checks, please.
Damn. Damn!
Oh.
It just keeps happening.
I can't
Wow.
stop winning!
Oh,
Yeah,
dang it.
that's
I
right,
can't
um,
stop winning!
Oh, dang it. I can't stop winning.
Does someone want to
Alright.
roll on magic item loot?
I guess I'll do it.
Okay, let's see what we get.
Consumable.
Magic
Regional
item will always triumph over nothing.
Legendary. Consumable. Alright.
Alright. So, do we want to save for the 19th?
We need to see what the consumable is.
Oh, yeah, true.
What
Holy
could that
shit.
be? That's a hell of a lot of whatever it is.
Yeah, it is a hell of a lot of it.
Jesus Christ.
So, I will let you re-roll into being a common item if you want, since this is Cat's Love, which you have already obtained.
Oh, we have so
Cat's love
much.
again?
Yes, please. Can we
Yeah,
get
we have a
common instead?
shitload of Cat's Love. But
Okay.
no.
I don't
We've
even
had
know
a
what
lot
it
of
does.
stuff fudged in our favor with regards to the loot here
No,
already.
but that's
What's-
just a standard roll, is if you get one that's a duplicate, you can bump it up 1, and then you
Okay,
just get
okay,
that
fair.
no matter what.
Fair. I do think Cat's Love has been very useful for a lot of the stuff that we've been doing, though.
What was Cat's Love? I cannot remember.
It's catnip, but it works on fucking everything.
I say.
Yeah, but
It's got
It's
like
weed.
moon, it's got winter, it's got moth, or maybe not moon. It's like it's got
It
winter and
does
it's got
not
moth.
have
it's-
moon.
Yeah, but it does have winter and moth. It's very useful for a lot of the crafting that we've been doing.
Well, I'll just say I'm voting for us to bump it up to common because I think that's more
Why the hell
fun.
not?
Fair.
That's
We
more
need
fun.
one more vote for common, and it passes.
Vote.
Sure.
Okay. Roll on common. Who knows? You could chain this up. Wait, no, never mind. I just said that, but it stays.
Yeah,
at the
we
next
don't have
one.
enough
Yeah, yeah.
commons in order to roll up yet.
There are no available results which can be drawn from this table.
Oh.
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 We try.
Oh shit, he's right. No, wait. Now you can roll it. He's right.
What happened?
You had rolled all of them, so you can bump it up now.
She just rolled
Oh.
1. She rolled 8.
So
Is
does this
8
bump it up?
Is 8 something
Well-
we've already rolled?
Roll it again, but I want to make sure that 8 is. Yeah, 8 is. That's the sticker that Tefford has, but roll it again now
Oh.
that it's open, just in case. 'Cause that might have been a different issue. I probably need to add some more basic ones. Yeah, that's the actual Cloak of Billowing that you guys have, not the one
Oh,
that you
so
just obtained.
It is a bump up, so it's
So-
uncommon now.
Yep.
Cool.
Holy fucking Christ.
Parentheses.
Who wants to roll on common?
Editor's note. I need to update my things because I have a lot of items that are unassigned on my sheet.
Yeah, go for it.
Alpros, you want to roll uncommon?
Sure.
I like that this has become kind of a group roll for this one item.
Mm-hmm.
Item
Is this a
ID.
duplicate? Will we be going up to rare?
We fucking chain our shit
Number
all the way up. We get a
31.
duplicate Earth Crown, Earth Veil, and bump it up.
No, it is not.
Okay. What kind of item is it, though?
It
It's
is
real question.
a very well-rounded shield that is rather large. It's along the Great Shield sort of direction. It's a... Let's see, what would be the proper describe? It's an elliptical shield. It is about 5 feet tall or so it seems very heavy, much more the kind of thing that would be wielded by someone with strength. And it has intricate weaving on its front related to creatures of the ground and earth, namely those such as like spiders, butterflies, bugs.
Well, into the crafting pot this one goes.
I'm strong enough to carry it, but it's not really my aesthetic.
Yeah, unfortunately, most of the rest of this party is a bunch of twinks.
You know, you studied books, I studied bicep
Books.
curls.
I chose books, you chose looks.
Yes, exactly. Thank you,
Friend,
Mateo.
you are able to identify that it has a rather sizable amount of scale.
Okay.
There we are. I posted it.
What kind of item was it?
A rather large shield, probably along the Great Shield sort of direction.
Okay.
Alright. So, I propose that we get the fuck out of here.
I propose that you guys stay.
I don't want to fight undead right now.
I kind of do. It's more skulls for us.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but we are low
Chad,
on
roll me
spell slots.
2d4 from previous quote-unquote fight.
Hell yeah.
The one that was like soft bypass.
Shield to my inventory.
5 skulls.
Nice.
Yeah, we are pretty low on spell slots, though.
Mark
I'm not.
the shield down as encumbrance 6, item 31.
I have 1 third-level spell slot missing, and that is it.
Alright, I need to take a quick break to get my sister starting to go to bed, but I will come right back down.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you mind if the rest of us continue to perform action since
No,
you're going to be tight on
certainly go
thumbs
for it.
later? Okay.
Certainly go for it.
Yeah, but I'm happy to leave if you feel more, concerned with that. Kyle will reassure you that he feels quite ready to handle whatever it is that we need to, but if you're concerned, he will defer to your better judgment.
Well, I guess we can do the 19th at least.
What was the encumbrance and ID of the helm?
6 with
Of
the helm.
No, the
the
helmet.
helm does not have an ID. It is already marked, and it has 3 encumbrance.
Okay.
Yeah, just whenever you identify it, you can just right-click on it and do identify, since this is not on that table. It is a separate type of item, since it's a regional item. Much like the Earth Veil.
So for the 19th, I will roll the 2d8 plus 1d10. Unlucky.
What's one more day among friends?
Who wants to roll for the 20th then?
Alba?
It was pretty good when Friend did it.
Yeah,
I
sure.
support
And
Bren.
surely past results of luck are indicators of future results.
Of course they
All
are.
I'm gonna say is his
Of
name
course
is
it is.
Golden.
That's what my monkey brain tells me.
I feel like that means something.
Yeah, if you rolled well, that means that you're lucky and you should keep rolling. If you rolled poorly, that means that your luck is going to change soon.
90% of gamblers quit right before they hit it big.
Mhm, exactly.
What's the roll?
I think it's still
2d8, 1d10.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a success. Give me a
Come
little.
on, another magic item.
It's
We can't keep
15% either
doing
way.
this.
What's it gonna be? Mujukidum? Natang. Damn.
Okay, okay.
Neither.
What the hell is it?
What the fuck is this shit? I'll put it in the inventory. Alright. Are we being accosted by skeletons right this second?
You are not.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Do we want
Then
to
we're on
finish
the
out the
21st.
bastion? Oh, fantastic.
I'll subtract the rations for Chad since he's currently away. If I could get threat rolls and exploration rolls, please. And an exploration roll. And Albatross, if I could get that D8 plus 6. Unlucky.
Mhm.
Alright, actions, everyone.
I'm,
Alright,
I'm gonna keep studying until I get that horse.
Golden.
Guard.
Go ahead and roll me your
Albatross,
perception.
since Chad is away. Oh, perception, yeah.
I'm definitely the gathering.
And remember, make sure it's a DM roll.
Perception.
gathering?
Yep.
Yep, to which?
Perception. That's all that went through the mic.
Need to be blind or private, or does it not matter?
It needs to be like blind GM roll.
Okay.
Albatross, you said you're gathering. I am casting Floating Disc, and we're waiting on Chad. I'm going to put the 400 low-value trade goods on the Floating Disc.
Will we ever be punished for our hubris? I certainly hope not.
Well, I think we should probably start leaving it around this point because, like, we're getting shit all at this point.
Yeah, and we're supposed to be looking for something. We really
Yeah.
said, let's take a month off and just look for stuff.
It's only been like a week and a half. Well,
It's
thought a
actually
bastion
it's
was
been 3
10
weeks, yeah, because it's
Yeah, it's been
a bastion turn and a half,
yeah.
which is 3 weeks.
To be fair, we are fucking rich.
Oh gosh, yeah. I'm very excited. I mean, all of the and you and me working back when we get to town selling all this. Oh, it's gonna be a windfall.
Yeah, we're probably going to hit level 7 off this.
I wouldn't.
Or at least get
complain.
really fucking close.
The fact that we just straight up skipped level 4, I will never get over. That was very
Mhm.
satisfying.
I have so many spells I want to pick up.
I want to find out what that larger shield does.
hmm
I know it's only an uncommon item. I have Essence Com, which is really cute, but that's so huge. It's
And
I
Essence,
don't know.
Calm,
What's your strength?
Essence Calm also has a problem of
16.
You can wield it effectively.
Yeah, I'm strong enough that I could wield plate armor if I wanted to, which I will be eventually. I have in the back of my head this vision of Kaio with, like, armor and a weapon instead of a quarterstaff, but he's not there yet.
You could always ask Rat to partially identify it over the course of, one of these turns.
I will, and he will probably go, no! But it's
Yeah, but
life.
then you say, look, it's got bugs on it. Isn't that cool?
Ooh, true.
Friend, would you like to share what you've learned with the party?
About the guard.
Yeah.
There's no need to worry.
Is it safe to assume that Chad is also going to choose to gather at this point?
Probably.
Yeah.
I got 19, or I guess it's gonna be. I got 21. I guess it'll be 22 if Chad gathers.
Which
On the check.
becomes 10, becomes
20.
20.
Yeah, 20.
I think I am one bastion turn away from the spell. I'm so excited.
Yippee!
Oh, I don't. Feinstein comes with like riding gear. I think. I hope so. Otherwise, it's not much of a steed. It's just find animal.
True. Tefred, you have identified that the third remaining tile of the necropolis is of rather poor quality, but still, you know, has some.
Nah, we're out
We
of
should
here.
really find the dwarves at this point.
We're
We went on fucking vacation when the apocalypse is happening
It's
just
only-
north of us.
It's 3 weeks. There's a period of time. Yes, those 3 weeks are being counted against like, you know, secret global variable, like general progression things, because there's certain things that happen on certain dates, but it's not too tight a time span. It's more so things change than things get lost, right?
I never really
Honestly,
wanted to
just
break
really
the world
fuck off.
anyway, so he's very happy with the fact that we're doing some self-serving behaviors.
Listen, saving the world is ultimately self-serving because we live in the world.
Yeah, but won't somebody else do something about it? I mean, really? No, probably not.
Sorry,
Probably
all the level 20 adventurers from the previous campaign have either retired or
Died
Dear
of
gods.
self-inflicted conditions, such as becoming a god, or becoming a god, or becoming a guild leader of assassins.
or retiring to found a town.
Yeah, but they didn't die.
Well, yeah, but being a mayor of a town does kind of prevent you from adventuring.
True. Sorry, but becoming a god is a pre-existing condition. So you still have your 2-in-1s.
Mhm.
Friend is
We're
confident about
probably
his
leaving.
defenses. Right, hold on.
We're also waiting on Chad.
We're also waiting on
Speaking
weather.
of waiting on Chad,
Hey, welcome back. What are you doing with your Bastion turn?
food.
Okay, we were correct. It is a cold day, even in the soft arid and grassland, so you will be moving at -1 pace.
No.
This will become very bad if you move on to hills.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Damn.
There's
Hey,
not
at the very
exotic
least,
weather.
a 1 is still a 12.
Do you benefit from rolling natural ones if it has nothing to do with anything else?
Oh, good point.
Like,
he
no.
does get a. I think he gets a marker.
True.
Haha!
Never mind. Not. Oh no. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because Teferet is rolling, that becomes a 13, which means that you do get 2 rations out of that.
Oh yeah.
So just to catch you up, friend is very confident about making sure that he'll be able to spot anything before it becomes trouble. Tefred has done a bit of scouting for the other necropolis, thinks it has some value to it, but it's less than even what you'd probably be able to still find here.
Okay.
So,
And
I
it's,
propose that
and
we
it
go
is
back to
cold
finding the
weather,
dwarves.
so you will be moving at a pace of 2 instead of a pace of 3.
Did Tefred add his rations gathered
Yes.
to the ration total?
Well,
No,
you
no,
did
I
now.
no, so he added the combo for.
I did. I added them. It is now up to 206. So, shall we?
What does your floating disc look like again?
It's a
I
floating
think it
disc.
just looks like a generic Tensor's floating disk.
Oh, I love that. He's such a classical artist.
So, Chad,
Yep.
do you trust Friend when he thinks that he's very confident in the scouting of the area? And that he thinks you're not going to be able to have problems without him noticing?
Contextually, if it's just contextually matters. If it's just we're traveling, passively, yes. But if it is a precarious situation, like we are in an Acropolis, and friend says they know what is going on around, Rat is still going to be double checking in an active situation.
Namely, the party has to decide if they're going to continue harvesting these last 3 loot rolls or if they're going to skedaddle.
It's not worth it. We're already almost at capacity, and there's barely anything left, and we do have a job to do.
It's been very productive, though. I'm glad we came here. And you
Indeed.
thought it was going to be too high risk.
And what was
It
the
was high risk.
But it paid off.
what was the assessment on danger?
Friend? That's the statement about Friend saying he's very confident about being able to be aware of it before it happens. This is far too energetic.
Yeah.
Rat would leave that judgment up to everyone else. It's not something he's good at.
We really, really should be going.
Like I said earlier, I'm happy to defer to your judgment. If you think that we've outstayed our welcome, then yes, we can go.
No stay, no care.
Friend, Tefrid.
It's free loot.
It's really not free. We're at capacity.
Didn't you just
Yeah, but-
cast Tensor's disc?
Yeah, the disc is almost at capacity. The mules are almost at capacity. We have 400
The
encumbrance of
mules are
low-value
carrying.
goods.
Yeah, exactly. You're carrying 400
drop
capacity of low.
Right. We are getting nothing from 3 rolls, guys. Please, for the love of God.
How about we do this again? I vote we leave.
Yes. Yes.
Is that a vote for we leave? I'm assuming
I
it's a
can't
vote
stop winning!
That's a vote for we stay.
Teford and
Friend
Friend.
is indifferent.
Greed is
Teford?
good, but we should go.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We really should.
I think that's
we have a
3
job
in
to
favor of
do.
leaving. Okay, we're leaving.
It's not like there's this world-ending threat that's at risk that we're...
Yeah, this world-ending threat that is literally just to the north of us.
Yeah, it's fine.
Same.
Albatross, do you be willing to lead us south?
Yes, absolutely.
You move at a tile speed of 2. It is cold. There is
Anything
gentle
alright?
snowfall.
Oh, Burr.
You feeling alright, Albatross?
Oh yeah, just I'm still in recovery from the stuff.
Hmm.
So
You
What
have
if we
moved to
test
this tile.
river?
It is now the 22nd.
Yep.
all right, we're full whole hog crossing the river here.
We should
Alright.
test the river before we cross, too.
Oh, yeah, dip a skull.
How would you like to test?
Probably just eat a skull in.
Can I use my mage hand to dip it in?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's like the birth of Achilles.
If that's like a 10-pound skull, well, that guy had different problems.
I was gonna say, how...
I mean, it depends. Yeah, the
Stewie Griffin
really
skull.
big skeletons probably do have 10-pound skulls.
No, just one of the regular ones.
Yeah.
I don't know
Um,
what kind of reaction we're gonna get here. I don't want to get burned or something.
It takes about 2 or 3 minutes, but the skull slowly and gently dissolves.
Oh, okay.
-1 skull. So this is a holy river.
Very nice.
It seems to be rather weak, but it would fit the condition.
Which direction is it flowing?
It flows from northeast to southwest. Everything here is flowing southly. This is near the convergence point. Give me just a moment to get to the other map. That would be to the south, just so you can see a bit of the other bits of it.
Okay, so and we are supposed to head south further still, right?
So, this is where you currently are on this map. This is where, like, a lot of them converge
okay.
and then head south. Nope, you're one up from there.
Yep.
And then it is upstream from the Holy River.
Okay, so upstream, so we should be heading northeast then, following the river back to its source.
That is correct.
So yeah, let's
So just to
start
clarify,
following
this
ri-
one does count as the Holy River, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's on the 22nd, let's start heading northeast, following this river back to its source.
All right. Next day movement.
Yep.
1, 2,
And 23rd,
1, 2,
24th,
1, 2,
25th.
1.
Give me a moment
I'm
and see
making-
where
I'm making
exactly
magic
is that.
fingers at
This
my
is
screen.
along the. This is along the river. Okay.
Eastern edge.
And then you have 1 point of movement.
Bada bing.
2. 26. 2. 27. 2. 28.
Well,
29.
One of the things you notice while you're camping out on the night of the 29th is that across the river, I'd like each of you to give me a perception check. Advantage if you have night vision. Dark vision, whatever.
I
Wrong
don't.
Game.
Glad I got advantage.
So true.
Actually, no, my advantage did nothing. Cool.
Yeah, we had the exact same fucking roll.
Teprid, Kaio. The two of you,
two people who can't see in the dark.
probably because of that, you're, maybe able to pick up a few bits of color. You notice as across the river there are a few things that end up shifting and moving. It's not the strongest river. It's moving a little slower as it's colder, and some parts of it are starting to freeze over, causing a few speed ups, but importantly, you end up seeing a few small objects about the size of probably mice or rats ending up shifting around. For you, Tefrid, you're able to identify them as rather large ants about the size of a mouse.
Not the gigants.
It's of unusual
Oh, that's very
size.
exciting.
They are currently tearing apart a tree and breaking it apart.
That is concerning.
Damn, termites got hands.
No, that's probably what they're supposed to be doing. So on the other side of the river,
Yep,
distinctly not our problem.
on the south side of the river here, like southeast side.
Near this dark green area of definitely giant ant
That is
infested
the
area.
southwest, anyway.
Oh damn, bugs. got me.
My
here.
mental compass today
hmm
is not working.
Yeah, that's
No
just
worries.
dry lands anyway.
Yeah.
I wonder
Places
why
of-
the lands are dry. Probably
Yeah,
because the
places-
ants are tearing up all the
giant
vegetation.
ants. Yeah. All right, guys, we're heading to the mountains.
Yep.
Yeah, the
We are
hills.
getting away from those fucking things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2.
30th.
1, 2.
31st. New
This
bastion
is a
term.
lot farther than I thought it would be.
Yep. Hopefully they have food for sale.
I'm hoping they sell food. Yeah.
I'm
All right.
hoping they're friendly.
Well, if they're
Yeah,
not
that's a
friendly,
good
we
point.
get food out of them anyway.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have spell
Assuming we have
slots.
enough spells.
I have plenty. I literally have one spell slot expended.
All right. Golden Albatross, make your rolls, please. Chad, if you could subtract 70 food.
You guys are
looking at
lucky. It is simply cool. It is not cold. You
Thank
have your
fuck.
return to full movement.
Thank God. Oh,
They call me Coin Flip Stanley.
Let me
Stanley.
go ahead and change a map marker real quick.
Stanley, I don't
If
think the
they
dwarves
were
are anywhere
friendly
around
before,
here.
they're friendly now.
Oh, I forgot to roll my
Your study action last turn.
my study.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
last
Oh,
turn.
so did I, actually.
Stanley, I think the dwarves are on the complete opposite side of the map. How did this happen, Stanley?
You would have thought that at some point the devs would have tested this. This is taking
I'm just
far
gonna do
too
it.
long. All of the users will have quit by then.
Mm.
This just
Alright.
won't do. Ends up
I-
restarting the game and there's just a door immediately to the end.
I'm harvesting again. Dark harvest stacks.
Oh. It's a shame none of us are, I don't know, immune to hunger.
Yeah.
Well-
Immune to hunger and
well,
question. Oh, no,
one of
the
us is.
Yeah, the 70 that you use
70
is
question.
10 for each of the 4 of you and then 15 for each mule.
Yeah.
It's not 10 per.
Oh. Here I thought Friend was eating this whole
Nope, no.
time.
Nope.
Damn.
So Friend has actually been saving us a lot of
Dude,
money.
I'm gonna.
I swear
Mm.
to God.
Albatross is also doing it, so that is 6 food, I'm pretty sure.
I'm still mad that I'm getting like
Yeah.
1s, 2s, and 3s every single time I fucking roll a d20.
At least it could
Yeah.
have the compassion of being a 1.
Alright,
compassion
what
of
are you
being
up
a
to?
one.
Studying, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess.
So I get 10 more rations, or 11, or 12 rations out of that, actually.
Golden, are you around currently?
Guess not.
For my
Okay.
part, I am still doing the floating disc.
Of note, the river here looks supremely navigatable.
Oh.
Okay, okay.
It carves
Uh,
through the hills very nicely.
Lovely.
Well, if we'd like to try the raft, I'm happy to do it.
I mean, it's gonna be faster now.
It's about the same speed.
It's faster.
Oh. Ooh.
No, it's not. Because it's edge to edge, it's actually not as fast. Which feels weird.
Yeah, the
Well-
boat is only actually faster when we're in mountains,
Good to know. Good to know.
which we're probably gonna end up being in mountains. We're dealing with fucking dwarves.
I'm so excited. I love dwarves.
I think one of the things I'm going to say here, since this is one of the things I have written down in one of my other places, and while I didn't intend for it to be applied here, I think it is also valid here, is that since it's well navigated, it's probably get a +1, so it bumps it up to 4 edges.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be super down for that, because as it stands right now, the boat isn't terribly worth it for rivers. It's only really worth it when there's a large body of water.
I think it's also still worth it for rivers if you would have to be crossing multiple times.
That is all.
It's also still worth it in areas that only have one movement.
Oh, speaking of, we used the boat earlier, and Ara did not roll the shipwright
True.
skills check.
We might not even have access to it.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Yep,
So
we
you said
completely
the
forgot.
DC here is increasing, but I don't think it's written on the.
It definitely is now. It was not previously, but I absolutely added it the last time.
So it right now it just says 8 then. So that's okay. What ability score am I using for this check?
Your shipwrights tool.
Well, so that's my proficiency, but what ability score?
Your choice
I
of
believe we
dex
used
or
strength last time, right?
enter strength.
I have a -1 to everything.
Current,
so
it says currently it is at 11
where does it say that?
at the very bottom of it. Like
I
if
don't
you
see
hover
that.
over a boat of folding.
The boat of bolding.
Do you not see it?
No, I don't. I mean, I'm looking at it in like the
gold.
items utility boat of folding.
You should be
Is it on
looking. So that is a generic instance of the item. That is not the one you have.
Oh,
You should look at
oh,
group
that's
mobile storage.
okay. Thank you. Okay, so it's an 11. I have a -1. It doesn't matter. Is this something I can guide myself on?
Actually, it should be 12, and yes, it is.
Great.
Mhm.
Oh, goodbye. Oh, I didn't add my 3. That still wouldn't be enough.
Yeah.
I mean, is that both your strength and your shipwrights tool?
No, I thought you said it was interdex. Okay. So that
So
would.
what's your shipwrights tool?
Yeah, so strength is 3, my proficiency is 3, so the total of 6 brings it up to 11, so it
it's
still
still a
breaks, yeah.
fail. Yeah, okay. It is now inactive.
Well, we don't have a choice anyway, so
There we go.
onward into the hills.
Okay, so. Oh, I also
roll the
forgot.
studies
Hold
this
on.
turn.
I need
Oh,
to
yeah.
double check my
Dude,
last
I
study
feel
roll.
scammed. I rolled the dice, they froze on 655, and then unfroze on 112.
Okay,
Yeah.
17, is that enough? Is that enough?
11,
Oh, it is! Oh, I'm excited.
Yippee!
11 plus 17.
Forgery kit
Is
proficiency
28.
acquired.
Fuck yeah.
What do I do with my, overkill?
You can always bank it. Figure it out
Great.
later in between sessions. Would you like to talk to Rat about anything in particular, like you talked about while he was gone?
Yes, I would love to. Hey, we found all these really interesting things. The one that I'm most curious about is, and I'm guessing that it's, I don't know how we're storing this, 5-foot tall shield with all the decorative imagery of earthborn creatures, insects, and the like. But I would like to imagine that Kaio pulls it out of the pack, puts it into the ground, kind of leaving a furrow in the dirt, and says, "This shield that we found seems really interesting. I don't know what it does. Do you mind maybe taking a look, seeing if we can find out?" I mean, it's pretty unique, right?
He looks around at it, knocks on it with his knuckles, shrugs. We are full casting this shit.
Hell yeah.
Excellent. Full cast. So this is a bit of text, so I'm gonna just send it to you, okay? That cool with
aye.
you? It's up to you to figure out how Rat goes about determining this information.
I will abstract it right now because I'm not in the headspace to bullshit that.
Yep, okay.
Oh, you edited it and I lost my place.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
realized that
no.
I needed to add a comma and just say any of the following groups since it was kind of left vague.
Okay. All right, I see. Rat stumbles around with the shield over him like a turtle shell, and then pushes it back towards Kaio. Points at it.
Activate.
He makes like a motion of his hands, like from his sides, going over his head, and then like covering himself with his hands.
Make
Rat kind of looks back and forth, looks up at Hiraway, says the draconic word for cocoon, and then points at Kaio.
Cocoon.
Oh, that explains the butterfly motif.
Rat
Interesting.
kind of
Taps his chest twice.
wrong. Not break.
Could be useful if you need to maintain a particularly delicate spell effect.
You know, this might surprise you. I don't have too many of those. But for the future.
Unfortunately, I think that if I were to try using that shield, I would fare no better than Rat.
Hmm. I look down to the shield that I have been carrying with me, the Essence Calm. I think this might be more practical than the one that I have. Essence Calm is more like a buckler size, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably just slightly larger than a buckler, probably just to the point of being a small shield rather than a buckler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I probably will end up swapping those out at some point if nobody else in the party can use a gigantic kite shield. Or tower shield kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
We also found a cape. I think Kaya was wearing the cape, even if he doesn't know what it does. But he has been wearing it because he thinks it's cool.
I think we should continue on forward and try to finish out this Bastion turn and possibly the next, depending on some of the rolls, so Chad can get going.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Alright, so 31st? 31st.
Yep. Do you need any prep time, Chad?
Prep time for what I have to go for?
Yep.
Yeah.
Only a few minutes?
It would be neat, but not super necessary.
Okay. Let's do it.
Alright.
All right. 1, 2. We bank. That's farmland. Oh my god, we're so close.
Uh-huh. 32nd.
And then we bank 1 so we can go 1, 2. What the fuck?
Is that just...
Yep.
What is
it
that?
Is a single tile of it.
I
Teford,
think that
as you...
we, yeah, sorry.
Go ahead.
I think that tomorrow we try and go there and see if we can find directions from there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there could be people living there, maybe... Farmland on the surface and then homes underneath?
Very likely.
That's very true. Yeah, that's absolutely good.
Or even if it's not like that, there are people tending the farms.
Oh.
Maybe less during the winter, but there's always work to be done.
It is the next day.
33rd.
As you
1,
make
2.
your way through, you end up traveling through this generally terraced farmland, as the hills here are not the most conducive, but whoever lived here makes good work of it. Let's see, that's probably, I think, Rat and Hero can give me an investigations.
Hell yeah!
Gaming.
If that's a failure, I will do Fortune from the many on that.
It is a mild success.
Okay.
I love 1.
As you travel through, you end up coming across a multitude of small, abandoned buildings. These are not long abandoned. Given the results of Rat's investigation, it's your understanding that they were probably occupied as recently as probably about a month and a half ago. Many of them still have some of the dark char of being burnt down, with the logs being black, if being very little having been left now due to the cycles of rain and wash. Whatever was here was attacked, and its people driven off.
That's unfortunate.
It does not seem like a very sizable population. There's only 10 or so, probably cottage-sized buildings in the area.
And then we're on the 34th.
Go ahead and give me 2 loot checks since you rolled well on your adventure.
Okay. Albatross, you should do that since you're the one who rolled the D8 thing. The exploration roll.
Just let me.
Chad Goldenar?
Yes. Oh, that sounds good. We can trash mine, I think. It's not worth taking.
Those
Oh,
are two
we can take it.
upgrades.
Because remember, we got the floating disc. I can just toss the.
What is
50
the
on there.
encumbrance on the mules?
They have plenty left still.
Yeah, they got plenty left.
Okay, good. You did move some of it over.
Yeah, I moved all of it, all the low value.
70, and then I'll move this up to 80. Wait, did somebody?
I already
fuck
did it.
the-
I already did it.
All of it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I figured I would do it since I did it for the floating
Yeah, since
disc.
you were moving stuff, that makes sense.
Mhm. All right. Oh, this has been attacked recently, but the dwarves as a whole might still be around. Let's continue heading up. So we got 4 movement on the 34th, right?
Yeah, because you moved
Okay.
2 of it.
All right. Albatross.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Keep trying to find these dwarves wherever the
Yeah.
fuck they are.
I'm here, you pieces of shit.
River is full movement across, right?
We
Need
should probably
one
not bother
extra
crossing the
tile
river.
to cross.
Hmm.
And then we got 2 more tiles of movement, or 2 more points of movement, I should say.
Yeah.
35th.
Friend and Kaio, I'd like you to give me nature and religion checks respectively.
Okay, religion, I'm not good at it. Oh, is this something I can guide myself for, or is it like a passive check?
It's a passive check.
Will you take?
I would,
A
but I
19.
also want for you specifically to give me advantage, actually, even with that 19.
Okay.
It is a water-related check.
I'll take my 19.
Alright. As you're getting further up, you start noticing small little bits of sparkling in the water. It's sparkling water.
It's like a skull in there.
The general trend of light, despite the cool winds, ends up having a lot of refraction in the water, and it is exceptionally clear and exceptionally.
I thought I was gonna not need prep time, but they're yelling at me to.
Okay.
come
Okay,
in.
no worries. We'll finish out
no.
this bastion turn without you. It shouldn't be anything big.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Tell me to come back if something happens, because I will come back if something happens. But
Yep, go for it.
Okay.
Good luck. You're gonna win.
thank you. It's
Woo,
easy.
good luck. Noticing that, we're kind of walking along the trail. I'm going to trail off, kneel down next to the bank of the river, and just kind of put my hand in and let the water kind of wash past.
It feels warmer than the air around it. It'll probably feel cold once you pull it out, and it's actually rather relaxing being able to have your hand in the water, and it just, even as you sit there for a minute, 2 minutes, 3, it is a breath of, well, very fresh air. It's memories
no,
of an
it's-
older time, a safer time where you used to trust and confide in the water, and it's weirdly feels like home. Before
It's
everything
nostalgic.
got weird.
It feels, yeah, it's nostalgic. It feels kind of homey. It's, a deep inhale and then a deep exhale. Stands off, flicks the water off his hand, and then returns to the group, just kind of nodding and smiling to himself. Sorry for the delay. We can keep moving.
Do you make any effort to hide that?
No. I mean, I've come clean to the rest of the group. They know my whole deal. I'm being more of an honest man now.
Do you think that this is at least close to where we need to go,
Well, it
given the water's
Seems-
purity?
seems stronger than it was earlier. I would imagine a skull would dissolve here much more quickly. Didn't feel my old friend here at all.
That's
That
incredible.
said, we have been
actually.
traveling quite a bit. If he has to travel as well, then. Then again, I'm not familiar with the particulars of this curse.
I wish I were. It never really made sense to me. I sometimes don't see him and he's just there. Other times it's fine. He needs to catch up. It's a curse. I don't think I don't think it's obligated to make any more sense than it wants to.
Curses often take the least convenient form for those they afflict.
I nod. But here I feel the serenity in the water. So maybe we are closer than we're thinking.
Hopefully.
Teprid,
Mm-hmm.
you get to move 3 tiles in 2 days.
Alright, and then
This will be 35 and 36.
we got to cross again.
Alright, that brings us to 37, going up here.
Hey guys, want to get on the boat?
Can't. Boat
Oh,
Not
it's
broken.
broken.
only, I was about to say this literally just before you said that.
Mm-hmm.
The river is also starting to get more hazardous as it is carving deep canyons through the mountain.
Ah, it's like that one creek in Britain that kills you.
Like the Radiohead kind?
No, like it looks like 2 feet of water, and if you fall in it, you get
yeah. Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah, it's a bad one. Mountain is 3 to move through, right?
Yep.
Cool. All right, guys. 1. We're hoping
That's,
here.
38. 39.
9.
40.
Oh no. Is that a glacier?
It is.
I think that's. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Glacier
We're going to fucking
ice
Ice-Crown
tiles
Glacier.
only take 2 tiles of movement because they are at least flat.
Okay. Please tell me we're close.
I'm hoping that we have
I'm hoping
more
we're close.
time for this.
The party has currently, as long as you don't get you have sufficient up to cold. You do not have sufficient for blizzard. If it's blizzard, you'd need to camp out and just stay pretty much stationary. Maintain a fire, all that jazz.
Mhm.
Also, since you're in mountains and glacier areas, the doubling is not applied, so you get like half as much rations from hunting and stuff.
Well, anyway, it is now the 41st. I believe we should call it.
Okay.
Okay.
Similar
Yeah.
to the last time, there's but one thing I will do. This is
Oh, we're
about the
in
coldest
trouble.
kind of roll you're ever gonna get. If you're gonna get a, this is mountains
We're gonna
and
die of exposure.
this is mountains and tundras, and it's the end of Dark Sun, so this is a max roll. There is a. Let's see. One roll that gets you to cooler, 4 rolls that get you to cold, and the rest gets you to blizzard. This is very cold. Is that math right? No, that math's off by 1. So slightly better in your favor. Okay, good. Just cold. You're able to trudge through it with the clothes as you have. You do not need to hunker down.
Oh, good.
Yep, that was a 1 and a 3. Those are one more number on either of those, and it would have been a blizzard. So you're good.
Hey.
Is there anything else the party would like to RP as they're setting up camp for the night and it once again begins to snow, this time rather heavily?
Yeah, I think I have a little something that I would like to do.
Oh.
As he kind of lets some of the snow fall on him a little bit, Hero turns to Kaio and friend as the fellow practitioners of magic and says, "This weather reminds me of, well, some of the principles of magic back in the kingdoms. I know neither of you are familiar with it, but well, friend, you may actually be more familiar than most. We've based our understanding of magic off of the forces of law and chaos. And interestingly enough, the element most associated with law is ice. That which robs motion from that around it. That which is stasis. If these dwarves are what I'm given to understand, I think we're getting close. The sanctification of this river, the proximity of that glacier. If they are anathema to Karzan's horde of undead, I imagine they'll be near. In a place steeped in law such as this.
I didn't really have that kind of a formal study, but well, take your word for it. If they're responsible for the river here, they really do know what they're doing.
I imagine they would, since Atrodon recommended them so highly.
He also did have the
wouldn't-
caveat that obviously he couldn't verify anything because, you know. He's undead.
And Tefred, what of you? Have you seen any traces?
Not really.
Hopefully we don't have to ascend into the glacier.
I'm hoping we don't. I've never been on a glacier before. And as lovely as that sounds,
A glacier is not a lovely thing. A glacier is a thief of life. It tramples all in its path as it marches steadily across the land. It chokes out life that seeks refuge upon it.
How much can we see from our perspective here? Are we kind of descending from the mountain onto the glacier, or is it higher in elevation from us?
The glacier is very slightly lower in elevation. You're also able to barely make out on the horizon more mountains far to the northeast. Very barely. This glacier sits in a valley that it is carved through the mountain.
I would like to say that I'm kind of looking out over the glacier, at least as far as we can see. As a glacier, it's just a large, flat plain of ice, right? There's not that much interesting to see.
Yeah, I suppose that's one way to put it.
So I'll look out and then turn to Hiraway and say, I don't know, I think there's a kind of beauty to it. I've never seen anything like this. That's... well, exciting despite the circumstances. We don't know what we're looking for. Well, not really. We don't know if we'll find it here. We're hoping that we will.
Hopefully.
Alternatively, we might just freeze to death, but I'm hoping we don't.
We're near the end of Dark Sun. It should be warming up. Ideally, if we don't have to travel onto the glacier, then we should be able to avoid the worst of it.
I hope you're right. I never really mastered comfort spells, so I don't think I can do much for us if we end up, well, needing that kind of protection.
I have some degree of mastery over ice, but I'm afforded no special protection from it.
What does Friends think about being in this new environment where, rather than just having a few mountains out and about scattered amongst hills, this is where it's starting to be proper mountain ranges? This is, well, the Great Mountain Ranges that separates the Wodolands from the Soju territories? Has he
It's
ever
the first
seen...
time, well, that he can remember, yeah.
In the meantime, let's get some rest. Tomorrow is a new day. We're steadily climbing out of the grip of Dark Sun. And the dwarves can't be getting any farther away.
Yeah. And Kai will turn in for the night.
And with that, our session draws to a close.
Yippee!
Good bit of variety of activities, successful loot rolls, unsuccessful ones, awkward combats, interesting combats, little bit of spell slurp, and a little bit of something that rhymes with spell slurp that means cool new magic items.
Mm-hmm. Melmerp.
Melmerps.
Very exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Especially after our first session back. I feel like we made a lot of progress today.
We made
Yeah.
a shitload of progress. I
Poor
can't wait to
Bastion
commit
turns,
capitalism.
in fact.
And we didn't starve to death, and we hopefully won't. So,
Mhm.
yeah, all in
At
all,
what
a
We are
point-
going to make so much money when we get back to town. Holy shit.
At what
We
point
gotta
does
get
the
back-
party consider rationing their supplies and taking the one exhaustion penalty in exchange for half food consumption?
Probably when we're closer to 3 Bastion turns away.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Which version of exhaustion are we using?
The stacking one penalty.
Okay, good.
Okay. That makes
Uh,
it a much more considerable as an option.
Yeah, because 2014 exhaustion, that would be suicide.
Right.
Easily it would be
Yeah.
suicide. 'Cause you half moving after what 2 exhaustion?
So
Yeah,
Yeah, we'd be fucked.
it is death at, I think in mine it's probably going to be death at like 12, I think. Points.
Okay.
If you, and aside from all of the traditional ways of getting it, you gain 1 for eating at half rations or 3 for eating no rations.
and it's -1 to all attack rolls, checks, saving throws, and DCs, right?
Basically every D20 roll.
And DCs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then spellcasters actually care too.
Mhm.
All right.
And with that, we are aways. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for showing up.
Yippee.
I look forward to seeing where it shall be. Next time
Yeah.
we get to explore and brave these oh so cold lands, and who knows, perhaps at the start of Young Seed. No, wait,
That would be the Young Seed,
Young Seed. I was right. Wow, look at
not
that.
the Korax.
At the start of Young Seed, we shall be sure to alert the Fern, and we shall see what these brave cold wastes have in store for us. Thank you all for being here. Kitron?
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.